it sounded like a cottonmouth, but it was a bit muffly. Yeah, no problem. I'm using it in a central load configuration. So I've got a 12-foot bottom pole, which is made out of 2 sections. And then I've got this guard wagon, and I've got this aluminium. It's an aluminium antenna which fused together to get 5 pieces. Well, I bought the military man, the military whip, and that's what I got, the aluminium antenna. So maybe the military whip, maybe he's run out of them, I don't know, but I'd say it's well made, the aluminium one, it just fused together. So yeah, it's about 12 foot in total then. But that's what I've got in the garden. There's no ground radios on it, by the way, just a coax. We've got perfect custody now. And I think it's using the ground system for the whole area I use, because it's coming in here and going in the switcher box and picking up the earth from there. But I've also got a few things I'm not thinking today. I just recently bought a few things like a
Yeah, QSL there, Chris. I think that was back to me there. You're very, very weak there, mate, so it's very difficult, and obviously with that station tuning up. But no, as you say, they're definitely well made, and they also cost a pretty penny there, so whenever I'm portable, I just use an end-fed there. I've just decided to go the cheap way there. We use a 40 quid end-fed with a 10 metre Spirit of the Air flagpole, but I know a lot of the portable operators do use the same antenna that you're using just now there. But nice to get you into the log there, Chris. I won't hold it as you were sort of slightly dropping out and then back in there, so maybe just the way conditions are. Golf Zero Whiskey Foxtrot Hotel MM7 Giant T in the group. Cheers for calling in from Carlisle there, mate. All the best. 73s. Bye bye.
Yeah, no problems, mate. You just need me when I'm portable, because I do use the 10 metre mast as well with the wire on it, but I don't run it as an half-wave vertical. I've got it as a quarter wave. Alright, 73s, guys.
73s, Chris. Bye bye. I think Smokey might be on frequency there, Paul, so we'll give him a wee call there. 2M0KIE. Smokey, are you on frequency?
Yeah, 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo returning. How's the modulation, Julian? I was just testing some audio there.
Yeah, you're sounding loud and proud there, definitely 100%. There's no distortion, no RF, no nothing, just the sweet tones from the Livingston 20 there. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'll take it, mate. 5.9 plus, Julian, go ahead.
Aye, the same as yourself, 10 over, 5.9 plus 10, so just myself and Paul there, M0TZR in the northeast. Give him a wee call there, Smokey. I'm just away to cough my guts out here for a wee second there. Just never seen me drop this old flu there that we've had from the start of December. There's always a little tickly throat there, so give Paul a wee call, M0TZR. Go ahead, Smokey.
Yeah, cheers, Julian. Paul, Mike 0 Tango Zulu Radio. How copy to Mike 0 Kilo India Echo?
To Mike 0 Kilo India Echo, Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. Nice to hook up with you again, Smokey. Yeah, 5.9 plus in the County Durham. Nice signal, great audio, over.
Yeah, cheers, Paul. You're about 5 dB over 9 here as well, mate. I was just messing around with some audio there so I could put it up on the live there on the YouTube channel, so you're live at the moment, mate. You'll be able to go back and after it or whatever and hear your audio, but Super Radio 5 dB over 9 there, Paul, go ahead.
Yeah, fine business. Well, it's a while since we have spoken. Probably last time was on an evening when 40 was open for the gentleman's HSDX, so when those nights get longer and we get that back on the road again, looking forward to it, over.
Aye, QSL, that there, Paul. Aye, it's good when you get the net going like that. It's just been quite poor conditions over the winter there, so. Nah, hopefully maybe springtime there, Rob and whoever, Richard and whatnot, if they're taking the chair there. Hopefully we can get it up and running again, so it'll be good to get everyone in the log again, as I say. And as you say there as well, it's been a wee while since we've had a wee net there, Paul, so it's good fun. I do enjoy the wee nets there, so hopefully we can get them back up again soon, mate. Go ahead.
Yeah, fine business. Well, it always is good to get on, and I like 40 for that Inter G. Maybe give us a bit of a rundown on the station there, what you're using there, what's the rig, the antenna and the microphone, Kate, over?
Aye, well, we're using the Yaesu FT-DX10. I'm using the M70 desk microphone. The antenna's just an end-fed half-wave. It runs vertical up a spider beam telescopic flagpole to about 30-35 feet, something like that. And then it's a sloper for there, down to about 20-25 feet, and the neighbour's tree at the bottom of their garden there, so. That's the conditions this side, mate. 55 watts, that's what we're doing. I've got it up on my live there. We're doing 55 watts from the Yaesu FT-DX10 out to that end-fed. I'm probably about 45 watts in the peaks of my audio at the 4091 box there, Paul. Go ahead.
Yeah, fine. Well, you're putting out a good signal, and as I say, I remember on the net your audio's pretty good, so yeah, that was FT-DX10 with the stock fist mic, or as you say, the MD70. Mess around a little bit with the settings and the processor and the like, and you get some really nice audio out of them, so yeah, you're doing well. Anyway, put it back to Julian. He might be back off his coffin pit, he might have had a drink. From M0TZR, you take it, Julian. He mustn't be back, Smoky, so we'll keep it going anyway. So, yeah, nice to get you in the log. I'll see if there's any other stations want to call in, and then and bring somebody else in and see if Julian is back. This is Mike Zero, Tango, Zulu, Romeo, in company. Any other calls?
Golf 7, Bravo, Papa, November.
Golf 7, Bravo, Papa, November. Hello there, my name is Paul. I'm up here in County Durham. Nice signal from you, 5 and 9, over.
Roger that, Golf 7 to you. Name's Ken, do you remember? I think you probably do. Yes, I'm doing quite well, thank you. The set is well tuned in, and I'm pleased with that, the 7300. And I'm using the dipole, which is for the configuration of the garden. It's a slight sloping V, certified. And I'm pushing out about 80 watts. Your signal's good there, Paul. A good 5 and 9, a good 5 and 9, just a click over. Back to you.
Golf 7, Bravo, Papa, November. Hello, Ken from our club. Sorry, the voice sounded familiar, the call sign didn't, so nice to get you in the log and it's sounding well. I'm in the net with a couple of other Scottish stations. There's a station over in Stranraer and someone a little bit further north. I'll put it back over to Julian and see if he can give you a report. Julian, MM7 GNT, any copy on Ken, Golf 7, Bravo, Papa, November?
Yeah, QSL there, that's me back, just a wee cough and another wee drink there. But I've got you there, Ken, I can hear your tones from the County Durham. G7, Bravo, Papa, November. You're about a 5 and 7 there, mate. 5 and 7, 57 to Stranraer, South West Scotland. The operator this side is Julian, Juliet Uniform, Lima, Italy, Echo, November. Julian, I wonder how you copy there, Ken. The Golf 7, Bravo, Papa, November. Mike 7, Juliet November Tango. Back to you there, Ken, go ahead.
Many thanks, MM7JNT. You're coming in about the same. You are about 5758 to me there, Julian.
Aye, cheers for the 5758. Likewise there, mate. That's what I'll put you into the log here. A good 5.7 there, no issues at all there, so fantastic. I'm using as a DX10 transceiver by Yaesu. I'm using a Heil Pro 7 headset microphone and a 4091 end-fed wire there on the flagpole running 10 metres up an inverted V there, so that's the working conditions. If you hang fire on there, Ken, there's another station up the central belt of Scotland. Operator name is Smokey, and he's doing a YouTube live there, so don't be cussing anyone there. You're live on the internet, but it's always good there if you want to go back and listen to your audio and see your signal report, and I'm sure Smokey can give you all the details. So G7 BPN has been a pleasure, and I'll pass the microphone to 2M0KIE. Smokey, do you have a copy on Ken there? Go ahead.
Yeah, cheers, Julian. Yeah, I've got a copy on you there, Ken. Golf 7 Bravo Papa November. How copy? 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo.
Golf 7 Bravo Papa November. I think you got a 2M0 Smokey. Is that correct?
It's number 2 Mexico 0 Kilowatt India Echo. Again, 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo. Yourself?
Kilo India Echo. Got that?
Yeah, the name is Smokey here. The personal name is Keith. We're 15 miles west of Edinburgh there, Ken. And you're a 59 with me. A little bit QSB on you, pulled you down to 5.5, but you came right back up to 5 and 9 again, so no problem at all. Working conditions, Yaesu FTDX number 10. The microphone is the M70 desk microphone. The antenna is an end-fed half-wave antenna. We're doing 55 watts from the transceiver out to that 4091 there, Ken. QSL.
Yes, that sounds good. Everything's coming through fine here. Occasionally there's a slight blip as conditions I think are breaking a little bit but here because the weather's starting to get really windy and wet. Back to you there, Smokey.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same for the whole of the UK, I think, and I think it's only going to get worse later on into the evening as well, so they said anyway. We've got quite high winds here at the moment, coming up to 30 miles per hour at the moment, so forecast up to 80 kilometres an hour gusts during the night for us, so I think that's maybe about 50 miles per hour or something like that, I'm not sure, but it's strong anyway, so I think, well, I hope everyone's antennas and whatnot are going to make it through this one, so we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Ken, fantastic to get you 59, as I say, live streaming at the moment on 2M0KIE _ Scotland YouTube channel, or you go on my QRZ page and you'll see the link at the top. You'll be able to go back and hear your audio and see your signal. I've not got my ugly face on the camera today, I've just blanked that out, so you'll just see the radio and me logging whoever I can hear, so. Take care, Ken, all the best, mate. 73, I'll pass it back to you for a final and then take it over to Julian in the chair.
Right. Golf 7 Bravo Papa November. Many thanks for that, Smokey, and got all the reports there. A slight fading towards the last part of the conversation, but otherwise all understood, and it was nice to meet you, and we'll be listening out any other time down the log. It's nice to be on this little group. I haven't experienced much of this on HF for a very long time, and it's a pleasure to be on and to meet and listen to all those characters that involved, I believe, in some way, perhaps with Bonkers, which I've heard about a couple of weeks ago. It's a bit new to me. In a little bit. That's when we're up the club. Hi. So back to you as a group, and 73 is still listening out.
cheers, Ken. Go ahead, Julian.
No worries at all there, Ken. I think maybe Paul was wanting to say a final word there, so I'll pass it on to Paul there, and I'll bring in the break station after there. So go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, cheers for that, Julian. Golf 7 Bravo, Papa November, Mike 0, Tango Zulu Romeo. Yeah, no worries there, Ken. Well, I'll certainly fill you in on a bit more about the bunkers on the air when I see you up the club on Thursday. And I'll pull up the YouTube Smokey has got, and I'll let you hear your audio back. And it's always nice to hear that, somebody recording, you know, a distance away live. So with that, Ken, nice to get you in the log, probably for the first time on HS. A nice signal 5-9 plus. 7-3 Ken, catch you further on M0TZR.
Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo.
Yeah, no worries at all, Ken. 73s, mate. Cheers for calling in. It's a pleasure. First time to work you there, and hopefully the first of many. 73s, Ken. Bye-bye. The break station, go ahead.
And Mike 0, Oscar Victor Golf.
The Mike 0, Oscar Victor Golf. Stuart, you're blowing in 5-9 plus. 5-9 plus to Stranraer there, mate. Go ahead.
Yeah, cheers out there, Julian. Thanks for the 5-9 plus. You've got a 5-8, 5-9 here this evening down here on the south coast. Lovely to work. It's been a while, mate. Back to you.
Yeah, I was going to say, mate, but hey, we all know you're very busy there, so as we all are, but even you so more there with the new house. But here, you know the script there's a couple of stations on, and we can get you worked about them, and you can let us know come the end if you're hanging about. So M0VG 5-9 plus, no problem at all. Paul M0TZR, do you have a copy on Stuart there? Mike 0, Oscar Victor Golf. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, cheers for that, Julian. Mike 0, Oscar Victor Golf. Nice signal into Peterlee, County Down. This is Mike 0, Tango Zulu Romeo. 5-9, Stuart, over.
And Mike 0, Oscar Victor Golf returning. Good afternoon there, Paul. Yeah, you're 5-9 plus also down here in very grey Southampton. A little bit windy as well down here. But lovely work, mate. 5-9 plus. Back to you.
Yeah, fine bit as well. I feel the wind's going to get up here. This is just the calm before the storm. Apparently we're supposed to get it a little bit earlier, but 6 o'clock comes, I feel we're going to get it. Anyway, I'll pass you over to Smokey, and he'll no doubt give you a report. 2 Mike 0, Kilo India Echo. Any copy on Stuart, Mike 0, Oscar Victor Golf, over?
Yeah, cheers, Paul. Yeah, Stuart, I've got you, no problem. M0VG, how copy to M0KIE?
To Mike 0KIE, M0VG. Let me work you, Keith. You're only about a 5 and 5, 5 and 6 here, but great to work you, mate. It's been a while since you spoke on the radio. Back to you.
Yeah, cheers, Stuart. Cheers for the 5-5-5-6. You're 59, maybe 59 plus a little bit there at times as well, so nice signal into my station this afternoon there, Stuart. It's been a wee while. We were saying that there with Paul. Kind of missed the nets that we had going, but the winter kind of ruined the prop for us there with the intro there, so it's quite good to get on again. So running a wee live here on the YouTube there, Stuart, if you want to go see your audio and your signal and whatnot, but you're sounding good here, mate. Super Radio 5 and maybe peaking 5 over 9 at times there, so fantastic, mate. Good to get you in the log again. I'll pass it back to you for a final, mate, and then take it to Julian in the chair, mate.
M0VG returning here, mate. Thanks for that one there, Keith. I'm not going to be hanging around. I've got to go and sort some other bits out, and I might pop in later if you're still back on. But lovely to work you all. Have a great evening, and I hope you get many in the log. All the best from M0VG 73.
73, Stuart.
Charlie Bravo.
Yeah, cheers for calling in there, Stuart. Nice to hear you there, mate, and all the best, and hopefully the antennas are okay. 73s, bye-bye. The Papa Delta 7, the Papa Delta station, go ahead.
This is Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo. Very good afternoon from Eastern Holland. This is the route station. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, how you getting on there, Yoss? Long time no speak there. But it's like a rendezvous, like a deja vu, or whatever you want to call it there, mate, without the official title there. So nice to work you for the first time this new year going by the log, so hopefully you had a good one, and you've had a good one so far up until now there. Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo, Mike 7 Juliet November Tango with company, 5959 Yoss, Roger.
Roger, you've got here 5-7. Good modulation, as always. Strong signal, strong enough. But there's another station who's spluttering a lot here. And sometimes, you're smoky, and sometimes he falls a little bit away to keep his beat. And there was another station there, I think it was Paul. But I heard you talking, and my son said to Papa, you know, Mike 0 Kilo India Echo. Yes, I know him. He's on YouTube now. Oh, yes, is he? What is the frequency? Well, and this is how it works, Keith. This is how it works. So I put my radio to 7.143, and I think, let's give a go. Back to you, Junior. Mike 7, Juliet November Tango from PD7CB.
Yeah, correct there, Yoss. Smokey there, Keith is running his YouTube live there, so yourself or your son there can certainly go and listen back, and you'll hear how well you're sounding there, mate. There's a couple of stations on frequency there, Yoss, so we'll get you passed about, and then you're more than welcome to hang about there like the good old days, as they said, and hopefully them days come back whenever the conditions get better there. But if you hang fire there, mate, God, this cough is still no cleared away, boy. I've had it for about 6 weeks, and it's doing my nothing. It just completely clogs the throat up there. But if you hang fire, I'll get Paul in the northeast of England to give you a call. It's nice to work you there, Yoss, and you can tell us at the end if you're hanging about or whatever you're doing. Paul, Mike 0 Tango Zulu Radio, any copy on Yoss, Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, cheers, Julian. Yeah, nice copy on Yoss. Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo. This is Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. Paul in the northeast of England. Last heard Yoss 5 and 8 over.
Yeah, Roger. I can't copy you, Paul. It's a little bit more difficult than Julian, but I can hear you because I've already told there's a station is splattering a lot, and he's sometimes very, very strong. So it gives a little bit. That's where I'm struggling a little bit with, even at my English language, struggling too. But it's going okay for now, Paul. Nice to hear you and the group. And I know Smokey, I know Julian, those buddies, but there is no club on the evening, so I let you three guys, so I think I give a call. 5-6-5-6-5-7, I write 5-7, I will, 5-7. Thank you very much, Paul, and it's nice to meet you. Back to you.
Yeah, fine business, Yoss, Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo. Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. Yeah, we have spoke before on the HF Gentleman's DXnet in the past, so look forward to catching you on there again. Anyway, we'll pass you around to Smokey. I'm sure you'll hear him. To Mike 0 Kilo India Echo. Any copy on Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo. Smokey, over.
Yeah, but cheers, buddy. Yeah, I've got you there, Josh. Sorry, I was talking to the wee boy there in the background as well. Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo, how copy to Mike 0 Kilo India Echo.
I can copy you, Keith. Very easy to you. I can copy you very well. 5-7, no problem at all. And it's nice to hear you back again. My son was here, he saw something on YouTube, and he gave me a signal, so I went to this frequency, Keith. Well, Smokey, thank you very much for this Q&A. I'm always happy to hear you guys, because I listen a little bit on the Sunday, so that makes everything okay by now. 5-7, Smokey. 5-7 for you. Back to you. Papa. Back to you. Mike 0 Kilo India. Mike 0 Kilo India. I lost your call sign. So 2 Mike 0 Kilo India. Echo from Papa Delta 7. Charlie Bravo.
Yeah, QSL that there, Josh, no problem. Do you know, Josh, it's a horrible call sign. Sometimes I get mixed up calling it out myself and it's my call. There you go. But thanks for the 5-7. You're 59 here with me. 5 and 9 here with me, no problem. And I'm on the YouTube live as Julian said there. And it's just 2M0KIE_Scotland. So, or Separation Scotland, sorry. So you'll be able to hear your audio. But 59 with me there, Josh, 15 miles west of Edinburgh. I apologise for my QRM in the background. The wee boys are playing with their toys there, and then the parrot's getting all excited and joining in as well. So I do apologise, Josh, but fantastic to get you again in the log. We were saying that. Paul and Julian and myself were saying that. We missed the nets, you know, over the winter there when the prop wasn't very good for it. But hopefully now that we're getting into 24 and we'll be coming out of winter soon and going into spring, hopefully we could get it started up again there, Josh, because we kind of missed the nets there as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, for me the same. I missed something on the Sunday evening. Yeah, and what I do now is I'm working with DARES too, and that's another club, and that's for emergency communication. And I make the same list as Rob made, sort of, but that's for only DARES. So yeah, I have a net, some kind of net, but it's different. It's different to this. But okay, well, thank you very much. I hope to speak to you all again. I heard Mike Zero, OVG, I heard him too before that, and now I will say, wish you all the best 73, you guys, and hope to speak to you next time again. Thank you very much, Smokey. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Josh, take care. Josh, see if Stuart's still there. I know he says he was going away, but sometimes he still has the radio on in the background, so maybe he'll be able to come back and get you if you give him a shout.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get that. I did not hear you. Can you repeat it, please? No QSL.
I'm saying you should shout on Stuart M0 Oscar Victor Golf and see if he's still by. I know he said he was going to do stuff, but sometimes he leaves the radio on, so he might be able to nip back and get you in the log quickly there, Josh. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Stuart, Mike Zero OVG, 5'9" plus 10 dB, so you were very strong.
He must be gone now. Jos, are you sticking about, or what are you doing there, Jos? Go ahead.
What I'm doing now on this moment is drinking a cup of coffee, Julian. Not more than that, but I have to quit for now because I heard you. That's why I couldn't. I have to call. I have to make a call, but I have to quit now. But I will speak to you guys next time. I will always see you on a Sunday evening here. Maybe I know that. You've got my email, maybe you can give me an email or something like that. When you have a new net with this, then I will assuredly join it, but not for now, it's done well, because I didn't expect it. But the next time, I'll be gladly to join you, Julian. Back to you.
Yeah, no worries at all. It was just a kind of last-minute thing. I'd said to Smokey last night about it, and unfortunately, Chris MM3GBL was meant to be participating as well, but his fiberglass pole snapped in half last night in the winds there. And I know that Paul is also in the Gentlemen's Club, so when I seen him online, I messaged him just to see if he was coming on. So just a last-minute thing there, but I will maybe get something sorted out there for another Sunday, but I'll certainly send you a message and maybe just organise it maybe a little bit better. But nice to get the yours. I'll let you enjoy your cup of coffee there, mate, and I'll wish you 73s, and as I said, it's the first contact of the new year, so hopefully you've had a fantastic one. Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo, Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with company. Cheers for calling in there, Yoss. We will organise it a little bit better next time. It was just last minute there, so apologies. But enjoy your coffee, Yoss. All the best from Scotland. Bye-bye.
But I wish you all the best from the east of Holland. And thank you, guys, and good luck and make some good team results. Good luck there. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Yoss. 73s, mate. We'll give another couple of calls. Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with company. MM7, Giant T Company, calling CQ40, standing by.
Mike 0, Juliet Bravo Tango.
Bravo.
Okay, thank you, sir. It is Mike Italy 0, Juliet Bravo Tango. The name is Jim. Juliet India Mike, and you're 5 and 9 plus 10, over.
Yeah, no worries at all, Jim. Always recognise the JBTs, it matches the name. You've got myself, Julian, just over the water from you there, Stranraer, and I'm in company there with another station, so we'll get you passed about there, get a few reports for the log. You're a good 5-9 plus with me, Jim, 5-9 plus into Stranraer, just over the water from you there. How's the weather over there, Jim? Go ahead.
Well, we're just waiting on it to change, Julian. We're just waiting on the weather to change. We're a wee bit of a wind at the moment, a bit of a breeze, but nothing too serious. I think we'll be getting later on this evening, over.
That's it. I thought the worst of it was last night until I woke up this morning and all the boats there from basically this morning until tomorrow evening are all cancelled, so clearly the worst has to come there, Jim. But if you hang fire there, mate, there's another 2 stations on frequency, and one of the stations there, 2M0KIE, is also doing a YouTube live there, so if you've any interest in listening back to yourself there, you can tune into his YouTube and see what way you sound. But if you hang fire, I'll get the other stations to call you. Paul, Mike 0, Tango Zulu Radio. Any copy on Jim Bob, Mike Italy 0, Juliet Bravo Tango. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, cheers, Julian, and thanks for that. Mike Italy 0, Juliet Bravo Tango. Jim, any copy on Mike 0, Tango Zulu Romeo. Paul in County Durham. Last heard, Jim, 5 and 7, over.
Okay, Paul, good afternoon, sir. We're 5 and 5 here, 55 into Northern Ireland. I'm about 50 miles north of Belfast on the northwest coast, over.
Yeah, fine business. Thanks for the signal report. Yeah, I'm in the town of Peterlee. It's just a bit south of Sunderland. You came up a little bit there on the last, so not sure if conditions are changing, but nice to get you in the log for the first time, Jim, over.
Okay, yes, Paul, well, the pleasure's all mine. I don't get much time for the radio, but I do try and get a wee bit at the weekend there, so that, I should have more time because I do nothing, but I don't have any time, if that makes sense. I don't get enough time, over.
Yeah, fine. Well, this is the thing when we get on the radio. It's often the propagation's not right and there's nothing there to be worked. But the odd time, and say we Julian message to say how we're going to get on, and yeah, I'm pleased to get on, and the band's open for some contact, so that's brilliant. Anyway, I'll put you across to the next station, see if he's got a copy. 2 Mike 0, Kilo India Echo. Have you got a copy on Jim? 2 Italy 0, Juliet Bravo Tango. Any copy on him, Smokey, over?
Yeah, cheers, Paul. Yeah, Jim, I've got a nice copy on you. MI0JBT. How copy 2M0KIE?
2M0KIE, no problem, sir. Nice copy on you, 5 and 9, 59. I just put your phone on the 2M0. I'm not very quick at these computers, over.
Nah, that's no worries there, Jim. As long as we can hear each other, mate. So, you're 59 and a wee bit here, so thanks for the 5-9 for my report as well. I'm 15 miles west of Edinburgh, in the central belt here in a town called Livingston. And as I say, you're 5 and 9 plus a wee bit with me. Super Radio 5 in the modulation there, Jim. And we're running a YouTube live stream at the moment. If you go on my QRZ page, the link to my YouTube's there. and you'll be able to hear your modulation and see your signal on the screen there, Jim. Go ahead.
Okay, I wouldn't mind doing that at all. Just give me a call sign again there. I've got 2 Mike 0, but it's not the rest. Over.
Yeah, it's Kilowatt India Echo. Kilowatt Italia Echo, yourself.
Okay, Keith. Good to know, sir. Good to know. Yeah, I'll just go in here now while we're talking here and see if we can get the live streams to see how the Delta Stones are. Over.
As I say, if you go into my QRZ page and underneath the first wee bit of nonsense I've written there, you'll see a wee blue link for the YouTube. You just click on that, I'll take you straight over there, and then click on lives and it'll be the top live at the moment. And we're about 34 minutes in, but you'll see it right away anyway if you click on it. Another station for you there, Jim, as our friend Joss in the Netherlands, Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo. Listen for him calling you. Go ahead, Joss.
I think Joss went for the coffee there, Keith. He went QRT for the coffee. He did say that I should drop him a message the next time we're going to do anything, but I think he's away for the coffee there, Roger.
Ah, that's right, Julian. You did. They said that. Once I let go, you said that there, I twigged and remembered. Oh, well, Joss isn't there. But, Jim, fantastic to get you. Nice to work you for the first time here on 40. And I'll pass it back to you to take it over to Julian. Cheers, buddy. 73.
Okay, Keith. Thank you very much. The pleasure's all mine. 2 Mike 0 KIE from Mike India 0 Juliet Bravo Tango. 73 for now.
Cheers, mate. Go ahead, Julian.
Yeah, cheers for calling in there, Jim. Always a pleasure to get you in the log. And as I said there, as Keith said there, just click his page and you'll get the link. So cheers for calling in there, mate. MI0JBT MM7 JNT in the group. Cheers, Jim. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, lads. Lovely to hear you. We're nice to talk to you. 73. God bless from Ireland. Bye-bye.
73's, mate. I think there's a Mike 6 Echo Queen Yankee. Mike 6 EQY. Kevin, you on frequency?
QCell Julian, Mike 7 Juliet November Tango, Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee returning there. Nice to catch you, Julian. Been a long time there. You're 5 and 9 plus 10 here. 5 and 9 plus 10 there. Just dropped all the antennas down there, so just running the wire antenna now. So winds are picking up here, Julian. How you catch me there? Mike 7 JNT, Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee.
Aye, fantastic there, Kevin. I think the last time I worked you there, mate, was probably when I was out portable there, so it wasn't yesterday that. I think it was at Carsleuth, so a number of days ago, and you're booming in there, mate, as usual, and a good strong audio there, as you always do. 5-9 plus 10, Kevin. 5-9 plus 10, so same signal both ways there, mate, and the old weather there, I thought the worst was by there, especially when you see Chris's spider beam, but clearly when the boats is all cancelled till tomorrow evening, a lot's more to come there. But you know the script, Kevin, there's a few stations on frequency, and I know you like to hang about there, so you're more than welcome come the end. But if you hang fire there, Kevin, I'll get Paul to give you a wee call there, but you're booming in with me, and as usual with that lovely audio there. Paul, M0TZR, how copy? Mike 6 Echo Queen Yankee, Kevin up in Livingston. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, thanks for that, Julian. Mike 6, Echo Quebec Yankee. This is Mike 0, Tango Zulu Romeo. Nice to meet you, Kevin. My name is Paul. 5-9 in the County Down. Nice audio, over.
QCell there, Paul. Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee. No problem at all there, Paul. Well, lovely to catch you there down in Durham there. Lovely place. Not been there for a while, but the last time I went down there, had a nice walk about the main town there, the main city, and a beautiful place at Durham. But yeah, you're 5 and 9 plus 10 here, Paul. So lovely sounding station here also. So your radio is Super 5 there, sounding good. I'm up here in the West Lothian area, so I'm just not far from Smoky. We're in the same location or the same town, city as Livingston, like the famous explorer Dr. David Livingstone, just west of Edinburgh there, Paul. So I'll put it back to you. Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo, Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee.
Yeah, fine business, Kevin, and all copied with that nice audio. Yeah, thanks for the compliments on this end. Just a little bit of a rundown. FTDX 101D, about 80 watts into an end fed, so pretty basic here. And I think you were saying you've took your antennas down and you're on the wire, but it's working very well. And all copied on the last visit to Durham. It is a really lovely city, but unfortunately it's wasted on the locals. That's all I can say. The surrounding villages don't appreciate what they've got. And it is nice to walk along the river and take a look up the cathedral. So, yeah, nice to get you in the log, Kevin. I think maybe for the first time, I'm not sure. But you certainly, the coin of phrase, my friend Julian says, you've blown smoke into the northeast over.
Yeah, QSL, Paul, no problem. Well, thank you very much for the signal and radio report here. Running an FTDX 5000 MP, and the antenna is a halfway vent fed there, which just runs down to the bottom of the garden there, round a tree into the corner of the garden there for the roof. So that's the setup here. As I said, the winds are picking up here, Paul, like I think most of the country there. Going to be quite a windy, stormy evening there. I'm actually working. I work with the railways here, Paul. I work with the railways there, and I'm working night shift tonight there. And I've just had a message there from our side there to say that they're going to suspend all services overnight in Scotland. So obviously there's going to be a lot of problems in the morning when people are going to go to their work there. There won't be any trains running by the looks here. But it's better being safe than sorry, as I say. Better being safe than sorry. Okay, Paul, I'll hand it back to Julian there in the chair, and I'll take a standby there. But thanks very much for the contact, Paul. QSL?
Yeah, fine, no worries. Well, good to get you in the log, and I feel everybody's taking this storm seriously. I've already had an email off the electric company or the National Grid because they were caught short last time a couple of years ago, not taking it seriously. Anyway, if you stand by, Kevin, I will pass you over to Smokey, who I'm sure you've worked many times before. 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo. Any copy on Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee? Kate, over.
Yeah, cheers, Paul. Yeah, Kevin, I've got you MM62Y. How copy to M0KI?
Yeah, 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo, Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee. I think if we didn't hear each other, Keith, there'd be a major problem somewhere between our antennas there. There'd be something up somewhere, but no, blowing smoke, as they would say there, Keith. 5 and 9 plus 20 plus 30 there. So lovely sounding station as always there, Keith. You're always sounding really, really good there, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Kevin. Your audio is absolutely booming back down here as well, mate. So absolutely fantastic. You're peaking nearly 20 over on this radio at the moment. The antenna's getting chucked everywhere. It's like a skipping rope, that M-Fed out there now. It's doing circles, so it is. So hopefully it lasts the night. I'm not sure. I'm worried about that 827 because it's strapped to a scaffolding pole and it's just on the fence post, as you know. Fence post cemented in the ground right enough, but it's a bit sketchy, that one. If that comes down, it's taking the whole fence with it. So there you go. Hopefully it'll be okay. Kevin, I hope you had a nice birthday the other day, buddy. I hope you had a good day, mate. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo, Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee. Yeah, it was a good one. One closer to the big 6-0, Keith. one closer, so it was a good one there. Went into Glasgow, had a night in Glasgow and stuff like that, so it was a good night there, a good day and stuff. So it's all over and done with now, mate. That's it for another year, as I said, and obviously next year's the big one, the big 60. So as I said, each year just rolls into another when you get past a certain age, you know what I mean? Right, Keith, I'll put it back to you. I don't know if there's anybody else anybody else to speak to, or whether it's just if that's the group at the moment there. But your antenna should be fine. I'm sure it's stood up to high winds like I think we're going to get tonight. I think the maximum they're saying will probably be 60 mile an hour at some point during the night there. So hopefully your antenna will be fine there, mate. I'll put it back to you, Keith. Thanks again for the contact, and cheers for now, mate.
Yeah, cheers yourself, that there, Kevin. I'm glad you had a good day the other day. That's it, mate. The years just... you're right, once you get a certain age, they just start coming and flying past so fast. So, that's it. What can we do? But, no, I'm glad you had a good one, mate. And hopefully these antennas are okay. Right, Kevin, I'm not sure if Josh, he went away for a cup of tea, but I'm not sure if Jim stayed by. I'm not sure. I think Julian's got the list there anyway, so I'll say 73, Kevin. Cheers, buddy. MM60QY from 2M0KIE. Back to Julian in the chair, MM7JNT. Take with a list there.
Aye, cheers for that there, Keith, no problem at all. Kevin, are you staying on there, mate, with just now? I know usually you join us there, but I don't know if you're busy or not, or it sounds as if you've got a night off work, so that might mean a bit of radio time there, Kevin, go ahead.
Yeah, I wish I was off the work the night there, Julian, but I'm not. But I will hang back. I'll stay about 4 o'clock if I don't know how long we're going to be here. But I'll hang back for half an hour, 45 minutes here, and then I'll need to get my tea sorted out for going to work there, the night shift. But I'll hang about for an hour, half an hour, 45 minutes here, Julian. Yourself?
Aye, no worries. Just me. It's just myself, yourself, Smokey, and Paul there, M0TZR. So, likewise, me, I've got the in-laws, the outlaws, or whatever their headline is. I'm sure it's 54 years married, so we're going out for a meal there. It's booked for 5:30. It's only round the corner, so you know the crack there. I'll be trying to string it out for as long as I can there. We ain't much up top to wash or blow dry or straighten, so we might struggle on to 4:45 or maybe even 5 o'clock before we go QRT. But just as I said, me, Paul, Smokey and yourself, we'll give out another few calls and get you passed about. So any more calls on 40 metres, this is Mike 7, Juliet November Tango and Company, MM7 JNT with Company, calling CQ40, standing by.
Mike 2, Mexico 0, Oscar Echo.
Yeah, big signal there, Mike 0, Golf Oscar Echo. I didn't quite look at the meter when you were calling there, but certainly there was a few stations calling and you blew right over. I think that's Gerald in Dorking. Mike 0, Golf Oscar Echo. The operator this side, Gerald, is Julian, Juliet Uniform Lima Italy Echo November. The location is the southwest coast of Scotland, a very small town called the Stranraer. M0, Golf Oscar Echo, MM7 JNT in the group. Go ahead, mate.
Yep, okay, Julian. It's 2 Mexico 0. It's 2 Mike 0, Julian. Sherlock on the island of Tyree. We'll watch you quite a few times. You're absolutely pounding in here to the Western Isles, over.
Smokey will tell you that number 2 gets everyone, but he's a bugger there. He doesn't want to go for the full call in case he loses his Smokey call sign, but there you go. I'm also caught out there. I'm quite embarrassed there that I've been caught out, but there you go. 2M0 Golf Oscar Echo. You're coming in, no problem at all from Tyree. I'm sure you can tell us the weather report. I know that we've had it bad, and them boys in the Central Belts had it bad there. So 5959 there, no problem at all. 2M0 Golf Oscar Echo, MM7 JNT. Go ahead.
Yep, okay there, Julian, yeah, the number two is a pain in the backside there, it's a tongue twister. But Keith's got a cracker of a call sign there, mind you, Smokey there, aye, very good. You're 20 over, Julian, onto the island of Tiree there. Yeah, the weather's bad, the wind is started to hammer us already there. We had it last night, we had it really bad last night, and we're expecting in the region of gusting to 85, 90 this evening there, Julian. So we're pretty used to it, but the antennas always get hammered and snapped there. But what can you do? MM7 INT in the group, 0 GOE.
Yeah, all copied there, mate. Well, I think one of the boys in the central belt, he's already lost his spider beam there. He sent us a photo earlier on and she snapped in two. And you probably heard Smokey there saying about the old 827 there. So, hopefully they hang fire. But as I say, there's a few stations on frequency. We can get you passed about and a few in the log. And again, I can't believe I've been caught out there. I know Smokey there. He gets frustrated with the number 2, but he'll not give up that call sign. A 2M0 GOE. Now, if you hang fire, Paul M0TZR. Any copy on the number 2, Mike 0 Golf Oscar Echo in the Isle of Tiree. Go ahead, Paul, make your call.
Yeah, fine business. Well, I must admit, I got caught out with the 2. I missed the 2. So, yeah, nice to get you in the log. 2 Mike 0 Golf Oscar Echo. This is Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. My name is Paul. I'm in the county of Down. Nice big signal. You're 5 and 9. You might have to give me a break on the name. I missed the name over.
Yeah, QSL there, Paul. No problem at all there. You're a cracking signal. You're 5 and 9 plus onto the island of Tiree up in the Western Isles. The operator name is Sherlock. Sherlock's the name. I'll spell it for you. Tango, Echo, Alpha, Romeo, Lima, Alpha, Charlie, Hotel. Sherlock is the name there, Paul. So you're doing a good trip there, and all very strong signals with all you guys. I've been listening to you for about 30 minutes or so there, so all very, very strong with me here. Mike 0, Tango Zulu Radio, to Mike 0, Golf Oscar Echo in the group.
To Mike 0 Golf Oscar Echo, Sherlock. No problem yet, you're a big signal, 5-9 plus, no problem at all. Yeah, and I would imagine you'll be getting the worst of that weather there up in the far north. But yeah, nice to get you in the log here in County Durham, just a little bit lower than the city of Sunderland. Probably not famous for their football, but there's just been a local derby here with them and Newcastle, and there was all hell let loose. So nice to get you in the log, and we'll pass you on to the next station. 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo. Any copy on 2 Mike 0 Golf Oscar Echo? Kate, over.
Yeah, cheers, Paul. Yeah, Sherlock, I've got a copy on you there, no problem, and I got your call sign first time, buddy. 2M0 Golf Oscar Echo, how copy? 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo.
Yeah, 2 Mexico 0 Kilo India Echo, 2 Mike 0 Golf Oscar Echo. Yeah, no bother there, Smokey. Yep, that's what you call an operator that's paying attention. Hi. But I like your call sign. It's very smart indeed there. Very smart indeed there. So you're pounding in. You're 5 and 9 plus 20. 5 and 9 plus 20 there from Livingston, I think you said you're in, and you're coming out this way, just excellent. Super audio from you guys there, by the way. From 2M0 GOE.
Yeah, 2M0 GOE, 2M0 KIE returning. Well, cheers for the report there. You're 5-9 plus here with me as well. 15 miles west of Edinburgh in the town called Livingston there, Sherlock. So that's where we are. On the A2ST DX10, M70 desk microphone, and an end-fed half-wave antenna on the garden there. So 55 watts going out to that 4091. And we're actually live streaming on YouTube at the moment on my YouTube channel 2M0 KIE Separation Scotland, so you'll be able to go in and hear your modulation and see your signal report. So there you go. I apologise for my QRM in the background. The wee QRM monsters are getting excited playing in the background, so I do apologise if the microphone's grabbing them and sending them over. But there you go. Aye, 5-9 plus there, Terlock. Nice to get you in the log, mate. And I got one more for you there. It's Kevin, MM6EQY. Listen for him giving you a call, mate. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yep, QSL Keith, thanks very much for that. Okay, 2 Mike 0 Golf, Oscar Echo, Terlock, okay there. Nice to hear you there. You're certainly coming in here very strong, 5 and 9 plus 10. Nice sounding station here also. I don't know if you can hear me okay there, I'll put it back to you. This is Mike 6, Echo Quebec Yankee, and the name is Kevin. And I said we're located in the same location, not far to Keith there, so in the same town, Livingston, 15 miles west of Edinburgh. Back to you, my friend.
Yeah, Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee from 2 Mike 0 Golf Oscar Echo. Yeah, no bother at all there, Kevin. You're sounding great. You're 5 and 8 plus 20 and a super audio from your setup there. Also in Livingston. Yep, fine. And we're having a listen on Keith's live stream there. It's all sounding very, very good there. So we will have a listen back to our own audio. We're operating. We haven't had it too long. An ICOM 7300 and into a full-size G5 RV, but 30 feet there. So that's the setup from this side here, Kevin. And the WX is pretty rubbish out there. We've had a lot of rain as well, and the wind is certainly giving it a blast just now there. So good to work, you guys, and all sounding very, very strong this afternoon. Mike 6 Echo Golf Yankee 2M0 GOE in the group.
0GGI listening, standing by.
Oscar Echo. Mike, just confirm the call there again. It's Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee, EQY there, Terlock. So yes, that's the call saying there. Running here an FTDX 5000 and a little bit studio equipment in the background through a Heil PR40 microphone here, dynamic studio microphone there, just to boost the audio a little bit there, Terlock. Okay there, we'll have a nice day there, and hopefully the winds are not too bad for you there. It's starting to pick up here, you're obviously getting the backlash of what you're getting there. It's certainly heading into the central belt there. So all the best for now, my friend. Have a lovely Sunday, and I'll put it back to Julian, who's holding the chair there. So back to you, Julian.
Yeah, cheers for that there, Kevin. And Terlock, cheers for calling in there, mate. 2M0 Golf Oscar Echo MM7 JNT in the group. Cheers for calling in there, mate. You're always welcome there. Give us a call anytime you hear us on, pal. 73s, all the best. Bye-bye.
Yeah, no problem at all there, Julian. And glad to have caught all you guys on the frequency this afternoon there. So keep up the good work, and we'll be looking around for you another Sunday there. Best 73s from 2 Mike 0 Golf Oscar Echo and the Isle of Tiree. Up and clear. Bye-bye.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Hopefully all the antennas are okay there, mate. 73s. This is Mike 7 Juliet November Tango with company MM7 JNT in company, calling CQ40 and standing by.
Listening, standing by.
2 Mike 0, is there another number 2 Mike 0?
2 Mexico 1, 2 Mike 1, Julian.
There you go, dulcet tones, Adam. We'll blast you through there, no doubt you'll be hanging about there. You're good, 5-9 plus, Adam, go ahead.
Hi, QSL, Julian, just looking for a wee radio check. We're just setting up another radio here, so just wondering how it's getting out. Back here.
Now you're 59 plus 10 there, Adam, 5-9 plus 10, and audio sounds 100% there, mate, so you're coming through, no problem at all. Few stations calling there, but you definitely blasted through there. What's the radio now there, Adam? Go ahead.
It's a 2000, an ST 2000, Julian, just switched up and set up, Roger.
QSL. Well, I'm sure you can ask the other operators that's on frequency there, mate. And as I said there, we know you like to hang about there like a bad smell there, but we can put you into the tail end. 2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike, MM7 JNT. And if you hang on, we'll get Paul M0 TZR to give you a call. Paul, go ahead. Any copy on Adam? 2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, cheers, Julian. Hello there, Adam. 2 Mike 0 Alpha Delta Mike. Oh, sorry, it's 2 Mike 1, isn't it? I'm getting mixed up now. 2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike. This is Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. Paul in County Durham. Nice signal, Adam. 5 and 9. How copy over?
Yeah, QSL Paul, you're 5 and 8, 5 and 9 here on the needle. Nice and clear, good audio here. I'm in the central part of Scotland. I'm 20 miles west of Edinburgh, Paul, Roger.
Yeah, fine. Well, I'm just noticing my logbook. We've got a strong Scottish stronghold here. But, yeah, I'm flying the flag for England. But nice to get you in the log, Adam. Over. Sounding good.
Yeah, QSL, Paul, nice to hear you and good to get you in the log for the first time. Julian, I'll hand back to you.
Aye, no worries at all. And aye, Paul, you're certainly outnumbered there, mate. So just watch yourself. We'll all be over the border there in our kilts there. I can just imagine it there. I can just picture it. Smokey, give Adam a call. 2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike. Go ahead, Smokey. Smokey must have fell off the chair there. Kevin, any copy on Adam there? Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, I've got Adam, no problem at all there, Adam. Adam, 2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike. This is Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee. You know the name's Kevin there, and we're just a short throw each with you in Livingston, so not too far away. You're 5 and 9 plus here, Adam. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Kevin, got you here, no bother at all. Nice and loud, great audio, Roger.
Yes, thanks for that, Adam. You're also sounding nice here also. Also sounding very good here also. You'll have the antennas down there, Adam, with this strong wind coming in there. QSL?
Aye, it's very windy here as well, Kevin. Aye, they're well down. And I'm even thinking about tilting it just in case it gets right rough the night, Roger.
Aye, I've got mine right down just to just on the slant they come down, the tiles in the roof there slanting down, so it's virtually touching the roof. So it's getting a wee bit of protection there off the roof there, but as I say, it still blows about a bit there, but we'll see what happens. It should be alright there. Right, Adam, well, thanks very much for the short contact. I said you're 5 and 9 plus here, and I'll put it back to Julian there, who's holding the chair there.
2 Echo 0 Golf India, Stanley Boy. Aye, no worries at all there, Kevin. Adam, are you hanging about there, mate, for the stronghold there, Roger?
No, I think you guys will manage on your own, Julian. I'm not going to hold it. I just wanted to come in, say hello, and just get a wee radio check, Julian. So good to hear you again, and when we get back in another night.
Aye, no worries. I think Kevin's QRT about 4, and I'll push my luck with the other half there before we go for the in-laws anniversary dinner at 5:30. So if I can stretch it to 5 o'clock there, and just wash the side bits of the head there, we'll be alright. Right, Adam, 2M1ADM, MM7JNT in the group. Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
Yeah, catch you again there, Julian. I think the last time we were speaking, you were getting tugged by the ear just as you were trying to hang up. So don't leave it too late this time. Catch you later on. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Aye, it's always a pain in the backside there, mate. You get a good night on the radio and a few stations on, and she's wanting to do something. So I maybe just, after 20 years, or 20 plus years, I maybe just need to start putting the foot down there and see what happens after that there. I would say there'll probably be no dinner tomorrow night, but there you go. Right, Adam, 73s, all the best there. And 2M0KIE, Smokey, you back yet?
Golf 7, Julian, Yankee Go.
Yeah, Smokey's still going there, so we'll give another couple of calls. This is Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with company, MM7, JNT and company, MM7, Juliet November Tango with company, calling CQ40, standing by.
Mike 1 Kilo, Mike Lima. Listening, standing by.
Is that a 2 Echo 0 Golf India 2E0 GGI, Robin Warrington, Roger?
That's the very man there, Julian. I think we've worked before, but cracking signal. You're 20 over the line with me. Mike 7 JNT 20GGI over.
Yeah, no problem at all there, Rob. I'm sure we've worked before there. And well, you're putting out a cracking signal yourself there, mate. You're a good 5'9" and a little bit more. 4 times before. The last time was last June, so there you go. Time flies by, mate. Hopefully you had a good new year, and we're well into the new year now, so all the January blues should be long gone there, mate. But you're 5'9" and a little bit more there, mate. And there's as you've probably heard, there's a few stations on frequency there, Rob, but all's well here in Stranraer, South West Scotland. 5'9" and a little bit more, Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, you're 20 over with me, Julian, no problem at all. And yeah, nice to get you in the log this time this year. Put the hex beam up in June. I don't know if I work you on that. I'm actually on the bazooka. I've put a trap bazooka up. It's only been up a few weeks. It's a trap bazooka for 80 and 40, and seems to be working quite well. So it's all a little bit low at the moment. I'm going to push it up in the middle when I get a bit when this wind drops. I'm waiting for this this storm to come through, I think, and then we'll get a pole in the middle to hold it up. But it's down at about 21 feet and probably 15 feet at the feed point. Hex beam's right down. It's about 12 feet to the base of the hex beam, and it's below the bungalow roof, and it's blowing a hooly air and throwing a bit of rain at us. So not too clever at all. And I hope you guys are all right, because you usually get it worse than us there, Julian. Mike 7, Juliet November Tango 20GGI over.
Yeah, no problem at all there, Rob. Well, I thought the worst of the weather was gone there last night, but with me driving the lorries, we got a message there, although I'm off until Monday night. It must be like a group text they send out from the office to say all boats are cancelled until tomorrow evening there, mate. So, there you go. It's obviously the worst is still to come there, mate. But here, I won't hold it too long. There is a few stations on frequency. One of the stations, 2M0KIE, is running a YouTube live, so if you use YouTube and you type in his call sign 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo, you can listen back to yourself there. He was on frequency, but I think he had the parrot out flying around the living room, and also I think he calls them the QRM monsters there. The two little boys were playing with their toys, so maybe he's away sorting them all out or feeding them their dinner there, I don't know. Or maybe he's even back, but we can certainly give him a try there. But if you hang fire there, Rob, we can get you passed around there, mate. I was going to say like a cheap date in Stranraer, but they're all long gone there. They've all emigrated to the warmer climate, so there's no more cheap dates in Stranraer there. They've all been taken up, so we'll pass you there to a professional operator in the northeast of England. Mike 0 Tango Zulu Radio. Paul will give you a recall there, mate, if you hang fire. Paul, any copy on 2 Echo 0 Golf India? Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, cheers, Julian. Hello there, Rob. 2 Echo 0 Golf India. This is Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. My name is Paul, up in the northeast of England. 5 and 9, Rob, over.
Yeah, thank you for the 5 and 9. You're 15, maybe 20 over. 15 definitely steady. Not quite as loud as Julian there, but with me. But there we go, Paul. Nice to get you in. And I thought I'd give you a bit of support here, being as you're the only one helping you border there. But cracking signal, Paul. No problem. I'm struggling a bit with the call sign. I'm a bit slow with a pencil. I've got Mike 0, India Zulu, and I've got the last letter missing. I missed it when Julian gave it, and when you give yours out there, Paul. Over.
Yeah, no trouble, Rob. Well, thanks for the union here with the English contingent south of the border. Yeah, I haven't got to put as good a signal out as Julian if I'm outnumbered, so I've got to keep it a bit low. Yeah, the call sign is Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo M0TZR, like the motorbike, Rob. So cracking signal over.
Yeah, thank you for that. You just beat 20 over there, so not too bad at all. So that's one another one for the log. I'm going to start typing these into QRZ now and get a confirmation there. There we go. Microphone back to you, Paul, and then wherever it goes next, it's probably back to Julian. Got you know, then I'll start typing a few of these into QRZ. 2-0 GDI, something like.
Yeah, no worries, Rob. It's been a pleasure, mate, and all mine. And we'll pass you on to Smoggy. I'm not sure if he's back, but if not, we'll pass you up to Kevin. 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo. Are you back on frequency, Kate, over? Wiggy.
He sent me a message there, Paul. He's had to take a phone call there. So Kevin, Mike 6 Echo Queen Yankee. Any copy on Rob at 2 Echo 0 Golf Italy. Go ahead, Kevin, and give Rob a call there, mate.
Yep, no problem there, Julian. Thank you very much there. Okay, 2 Echo 0 Golf India. This is Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee. Name here's Kevin, Rob Kevin, and I'm located in the central part of Scotland, 15 miles west of Edinburgh, in a place called Livingston, like the famous explorer Dr. David Livingstone there. So you're 5 and 9 here, Rob. I don't know if you can hear me okay there, but you've got a good signal coming into the central part of Scotland. 2 Echo 0 Golf India, Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee.
Yeah, not a shabby signal there. You're 5 and 9 plus 10-15 over, no problem at all there, Kevin. And nice to get you in the log. Don't know whether it works or not, but I'll start typing these into QRZ. I'll write them down on a piece of paper first and get it all sorted. So I'm going through it and getting all the information on paper there. So thank you for the 5 and 9 there, Kevin. Kevin. And let's just check the call sign. Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee 2-0 GGI, over.
Yeah, you got it in one there, Rob. Mike 6 Echo Quebec Yankee. No problem. I said 15 miles west of Edinburgh, running an end-fed half wave here for the top of the house down to the very bottom of the garden, round a big fir tree, and the transceiver's a Yaesu. It's an FT DX 5000 MP, running through a little bit studio equipment in the background there, Rob. So that's the setup here there. Okay, Rob, I'll hand it back. I think I'll go put it back to Julian there, as he's cheering the group there. So I'll put it back to you, Julian. Thanks very much for the contact, Robin. 73s.
Yeah, cheers for that, Kevin. Smoky message to say he's taking a call there, so I'm sure he'll send a message. And whenever he's back. Rob, it's been a pleasure, mate. All the best for the new year. First time this side of the new year, mate. So I'm sure the January blues are long gone there. There's there was 4 now, 3 Scottish stations in Paul there. I think he said a couple of QSOs ago. He was feeling, I don't know if he was feeling undermined with all those kilt wearers here. All the best, Rob. Cheers for calling in. 2 Echo 0 Golf Italy MM7 Giant in the group. All the best, Rob. Cheers for calling in there, pal. Bye-bye.
7-3, all the best. Take care and hopefully catch you again. 2-0 GGI now clear.
73s, mate. Bye-bye. QRZ, any more calls? This is Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with company, MM7 Giant and company, calling 40, standing by.
Mike 1 Kilo, Mike Lima.
Echo. Golf 7 Juliet Yankee Golf.
Is that PIE, Pi, Papa, India Echo?
It is indeed, Julian. Good afternoon.
How you getting on this fine afternoon there? Long time no speak. I've actually missed you there, Mark. We've been out done a few bunkers there, so I don't know what the story is there. I hope all's well there, but I haven't heard you on. I know you're an avid follower there, so I don't know. I just hope everything's okay there with yourself there in Preston. As I know that you like the squares and you like the references, and the last 2 or 3 weeks we've been out. Hey, maybe we've just not been on at the right time there. But your usual fantastic signal there, mate. 5-9 plus G1, the PIE MM7 Giant in the group. Back to you there, Mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, lovely, lovely. And your 5 and 9 plus, very nice signal indeed, Julian. Yeah, good afternoon to you, MM7JNT and the group G1PIE. Just for everybody, Mark in Preston. Actually, I've not been well, to be honest. I've had a serious kidney infection, which I haven't quite got over yet. I'm still quite weak. I also did with a second whammy. The antenna came down, the 40 metre antenna came down in the bad weather, and it needed quite a lot of work doing, not just to the antenna, but also to the surrounding vegetation or tripping, which resulted in a radio amateur friend, Rob, a G7RFO, came all the way from Todmorden over here to Preston to do an antenna for me, so we stripped it all down, rebuilt it all, and put it back up, new PL plug on it, cut the coax way back so that 6-7 inches back till we got back on decent braid again. Luckily the semiconductor in the middle, the center core, was not in any shape or form damaged, but the outer braiding was certainly water got in there. Many of the coax and plug and everything had been out there for 15 years, so it's not what we wanted really in all weathers. Anyway, we put a new center in the middle and some extra nuts to keep it tight. Put a 1-to-1 balun on as well, and that's to stop the feed line radiation, which I'd been waiting to do for ages and ages, but never got around to do it. So that's all done and dusted now, and thanks to Rob, who was stood on my fence, on the top of my fence, hanging onto a branch while towing the branch. Luckily enough, he didn't end up on the floor, but he came damn close to falling off the top of the fence, so he was doing a right precarious Tarzan effect, resulting in him getting splinters in his fingers. Oh, God. So, anyway, it's done and dusted that, and about 2 weeks I've been off, Julian, in total, about 2 weeks, mate. So we're just starting to roll back now. We've got the radio up and running again with the aerial, but I'm still not 100%, mate, over.
Yeah, all copied there, and I'll be honest with you there, Mark, you still don't sound 100% there, and that's no in any bad way there, but I know you're usually chirpy self there, and you still don't sound 100%, so I hope you get better there. I mean, I've had a bad day, I don't know, it's been about 6 weeks I've seemed to have had a cough, and it'll not just do one. I thought I would have left it in 23, but it seemed to follow me in 24 there, mate, so you don't sound 100%, and that's only because we've spoke many times, and I know you're usually, I mean, you're still loud and proud, but you're not your usual chirpy self there, so hopefully everything clears up, and it's nice to get you back on the air. But here, Mark, I'm waffling on, or we're waffling on there as we usually do. There's a few stations on frequency. One of them's going away in the next 10 minutes, and myself, I'm going out for the in-laws, outlaws anniversary there, so they're 50 years plus, I'm sure, married. I don't know what the hell's happened there. But there you go, they're still together. So, Mark, nice to get you into the log from the home QTAs. Going by the logbook, there's more portable than what there is from the house QTA. So, fantastic to get you and this side of the new year. But if you hang fire there, Mark, I'm probably sure you've worked the next station on Bota as well. Paul, Mike Zero, Tango, Zulu, Radio. Do you have a copy on Mark? Golf 1, Papa, Italy, Echo. Go ahead there, Mark, and Paul, and make your call.
Yeah, cheers, thanks for that, Julian. Yes, of course, I've got a nice copy on Mark. He's booming in here to the northeast. G1PIE, M0TZR. Hello, Mark, 59, nice signal to my home QTH over.
Yeah, hello, Paul, nice to catch you today. I didn't get to catch you the second time yesterday when you were out. That contest ruined absolutely everything, and didn't make it any easy with a mobile station that was down to do a run. There were several WAB squares yesterday afternoon, and he just got absolutely swallowed up by the noise. Despite me telling and several others telling them the 160 was in use, please move the couple down. One sat on 159 and the other sat on 161, and you just couldn't hear anything at all. So after about an hour, I gave up completely and went and did something more interesting, like watching telly. I just couldn't be bothered with the contest stations at all. Anyway, you're also 5 and 9, 59, a bit more besides, therefore no trouble at all. And a very good afternoon to you. Nice to hear you from all for a change, over.
Yeah, fine business, Mark. Yeah, it was good to get you in the log on the first activation. And yeah, I managed to get that one underway before that contest kicked off. And the weather was reasonable where I was. It was absolutely blowing a hoolie from home. And I went up into the North Pennines for the first activation. And I got that off no bother. I was using a full-size antenna, so that helped a little. Anyway, I decided to drive the 15 miles over to Holston and try again. And do you know what? I just had to search for a frequency. I was like a KC and a half up and a KC and a half down from other loud stations. There was adjacent channels splatter, but I just kept going at it. And with the help of everybody, I managed to get that activation off. I really enjoyed the day, Mark, but yeah, the contest doesn't have to make it a challenge. So, yeah, nice to speak to you, Mark, and good that you've got the antenna up and running. Sounds like a bit of extensive work gone in. And yeah, well done on Rob for getting that underway with you. I did see your post. I think your XYL and Rob certainly did the trick there. Anyway, Mark, I'm going to pass you on to Smokey up there in the Central Belt, and it'll no doubt get you another report. So if you just stand by, Mark, we'll call Smokey. 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo. This is Mike 0 Tango Zulu Radio. Any copy on G1 PIE, Smokey, over?
Yeah, cheers, buddy. I do apologise, guys. I had to go for a phone call there. But yeah, G1 PIE, how copy? 2M0 KIE?
2M0 KIE, I hope I've got that right. Good afternoon to you. And nice to hear you on there. Nice signal, 5 and 9, no problems at all. Here, Smokey. I like it, Smokey. You're 5 and 9, 5 and 9 plus about 5 to 10. Down here into Preston in Lancashire. Nice to meet you. I think it's the first time. Quite to my computer, it's coming up for the first time. So nice to get you with the 2 Mike 0 call, and nice to get you in the log with the first time as well. Well, that's a worry out portable, which I'm not entirely sure of that, but at the moment, according to the log, it's the first time, so that's lovely. And I trust everybody is okay. I'm sorry I'm not on form, but I'm doing my best to get back to something like my normal self. But it's always the same. Last time I had this damn thing, I had the problem of a month before I recovered. Anyway, nice to hear you on there, Smokey. 2M0 Kilo India Echo. Yeah, definitely not worked you before. From Golf 1 Papa India Echo, over.
Yeah, QSL, Nat there, Mark. G1 PIE 2M0 KIE returning to the group there. I think it's the first time we worked here. It maybe got you on my MM7 call, I'm not sure. Or maybe when I was portable or something up the hill there, maybe, because that's a separate log for this one. But it looks like it's the first time I've got you from home base with my 2M0 call. And I hope you're well there anyway, Mark, and all the best for 24. You're 5'9 plus here, no problem at all. In Livingston, 15 miles west of Edinburgh, the capital city, sir. Working conditions, the DX10 by Yaesu, M70 desk mic and an end-fed half-wave. That's the working conditions this side. So, good to get you in the log there, Mark. All the best, mate. I'll say 73 and we'll pass it over to yourself for a final and then over to Julian. There might be some more stations for you to work, I'm not sure. I got a phone call, so I went away for about 15 minutes there, so I'm not sure who's on the list now. Take care, Mark. 73, buddy. All the best. G1 PIE to M0 KIE. Back to you for a final and then over to Julian.
Yeah, it's sounding good, that DX10. Sounding really good, Smokey. So you've got that set up really well. And congratulations there on the station. Very, very good indeed. I'm using an ICOM here, just in case you didn't know, an ICOM IC7610. About 90 watts going out into a HomeMed half-wave inverted V dipole. I said inverted, it's not really that much inverted, it probably comes from 20 foot down to 16 foot-ish to the end of the dipole, like, so not a big inversion on it, but it does give it the omnidirectional effect. And that's my microphone is the Dornis AM308, which I've had actually since 1997, and it still works. Apart from the latching on the mic, which is getting a little smudged now, it still works for trade, and I've had it on all the radios since 1997 that I've had. And I've got another one which I bought in 1998, which was for the HF6 radio, and I've still got that as well, but that doesn't get used very much. It's actually supposed to be on the portable radio, but I don't get out portable anymore due to health grounds, and I'm undecided what to do with the portable radio, so when I do decide what I'm doing, the 308 will become for this radio. And I also picked up a 508 as well in a swap deal with somebody for a bit of kit that they were trying to get rid of, and they wanted some of mine, and I did a 508 swap. But to be honest, I don't like the 508 as much as I like the 308. So there we go, that's the station here, Smokey. So yeah, as I say, you're 59 plus 5 to 10, no problem at all from up there from Livingston. And nice to meet up with you. So with that, I'll pass it back to you, Julian. There was somebody else calling in between. I think it was another Mike 7 trying to call in. So back to you, Julian, over.
Yeah, no worries at all there, Mark. There's one more station also from Livingston there. Just beside Smokey. I know he's going to have to go QRT probably in the next 2 minutes there. So, Kevin, Mike 6, Echo Queen Yankee, are you still on frequency? And if you are, just you bar on there, give Mark and Preston a call. Golf 1, Papa Italy Echo. Go ahead there, Kevin. Hopefully you're still on frequency for the next 1 or 2 minutes. Go ahead, Kevin. Nice, had to go QRT. Mark, you've worn them all out there, mate. You'll need to go and put the feet up and rest there. I know he's away to work there and he's had to go and sort the dinner out there, so he's going to be busy tonight. He works on the railways, and he got a text earlier on to say that the trains will be all cancelled tonight, so it must mean a lot more work for himself, a bit of maintenance. Mark, it's a pleasure. Get better, mate. As I said, you're still booming through, but you don't sound your best there, and it is definitely, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but you definitely don't sound your chirpy self. All the best, Mark. G1, PIE, MM7, Giant Team Group. Cheers, Mark. All the best. Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can hang around a little while. There's no trouble there. I can stay with you, Julian, for a little while. I can't go back in front room. The wife's busy doing something. So I've got another 10, 15 minutes. So I'll hang about if anybody wants to have a natter or new people come in. I'm there and available. So yeah, no worries. And okay, on the other chap that has to go. Yeah, well, don't get me talking on railways, otherwise you'll not get a word in edgeways, Julian. If you have a look on my QRZ page, you'll understand why. Cheers for that. I'm going back to standby. But I'm here in case anybody wants a natter, Julian, over.
No worries. No, you're more than welcome there, pal, and that'll even things out for Paul there, 2-2, and I know Smokey is probably going to have to go QRT very shortly there, so I'll be outnumbered there for the next hour, so we'll give it another couple of calls before Smokey goes QRT, and there you go, that's the story. So this is Mike 7, Juliet November Tango in company, MM7, Giant T with company, calling CQ40, standing by.
Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee 4 Kilo, Mike Lima.
Oh, big signal there, KML, Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima. And here I thought somebody was just going to key the mic there, but you're blowing in, holy God, from Inverness as well. 5-9 plus, I think it's 20 or 30 there, Dave, go ahead.
Thank you very much for that, Julian. Yes, you're coming through a good 5-9 plus 20 into Inverness, over.
Yeah, no worries, 20 bang on there, mate, bang on there, so I'm not going to waffle on there as we've been doing. Although it's always good there, I always like the old chatting away then as the 5 and 9, but I know that the third station there is he did message to say he's going to have to go offline there, so we'll get you passed about, Dave, but I'm in Stranraer, South West Scotland. You've got the operator name and you're 20 over, so absolutely booming in there. If you hang fire, we'll get you passed about there. Paul, Mike 0 Tango Zulu Radio, how copy? Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. Go ahead, Paul, and make your call.
Yeah, cheers for that, Julian. Yeah, nice signal from Dave there up in north of Scotland. Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. This is Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. Paul down in County Durham. 5 and 9, Dave. Very strong over.
Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. This is Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. Yes, thank you very much for that, Paul. I thought I might even out of it. I have a Scottish station, but I am English. Over.
Yeah, fine. Well, I think we did have a QSO when I was on a bunker activation a week or two ago. It's the Mike 1 that I remember, then the English voice. So, yes, we've got like a spy in the camp, haven't we, up there? Yeah, we've got a Scottish stronghold. Mark G1PIE's just evened it out a little, and we've got a native there in the ranks, in the Scottish ranks. So nice to get you in the log, Dave. Over.
Thank you very much, Paul. Yes, I believe we did speak earlier on in the week. Over.
Yeah, fine, no worries. Right, I'm going to pass you on. I think Smokey might still be there. He was hanging on for a little while. We'll go over to Smokey. 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo. Do you have any copy on Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima? Case over.
Yeah, cheers, Paul. Many thanks. Yeah, I've got a copy on you there. Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. How copy? 2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo.
2 Mike 0 Kilo India Echo. This is Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. Yes, thank you very much for that, Keith. You're also coming through a good 5 and 9 plus 10, over.
QSL, Nat there, Dave. You're pretty much the exact same back here as well, so very nice, very strong, super radio 5 in their modulation there, sounding absolutely fantastic. I'm 15 miles west of Edinburgh. We're in a town called Livingston. You probably know it anyway. So that's exactly where we are, mate. Right next to the shopping centre here, Winfield Shopping Centre. I'm just on the back doorstep of that shopping centre there. Using a DX10 here at this side there, Dave. M70 desk mic and an end-fed half-wave antenna. 55 watts out to that 4091 there. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for that, Keith. Yes, I'm using an ICOM 7300 and putting 100 watts into a centre-fed half-wave dipole that's about 20 feet up. I've only had the full licence for about 4 weeks. Previous to that, I was 2 Mike 0 India Lima Romeo. Over.
QSL. Well, how are you enjoying it? Are you getting the use out of your power limitations and an extra band there as well there, Dave? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. Sometimes when I call, the old call sign comes out of my mouth before my brain thinks about it, over.
I can imagine. You get used to the call sign, for that long. And then when you get a new one, I've done the same when I went for the MM72M0. And, it's trying to remember it. You'll get used to it, I'm sure. As I say, your working conditions fantastic, working really good at the moment. Very nice indeed. I was thinking about going for it. You know, I've done the full course with the 08RC, and I'm ready just to book the exam and sit it. But with these new rules coming into play, they'll take my 2M0 KIE call sign off me, and I don't want to lose it. When I gained that call sign, it was a call for life, as long as I update my details every 5 years. Now they're telling me it's no call for life, and they want to take it off me if I advance. So I'm not really wanting to do it. I've been known as Smokey on radio for over 22 years, and I think if we just go to the new license conditions when that rolls out, I think if I was to go up to 100 watts, I'd be quite happy with that anyway. That would do me fine, and I'll just stay 2M0 KIE. I've not got the money to buy an amp anyway. I'm poor. I can't afford it anyway there, Dave. Listen, I'm getting a phone call and the kids are getting off a rowdy. They're hungry in the background, so I apologise for the QRM monsters there. I'll say 73, Dave. Nice to get you in a log. Take care, buddy. MN1KML 2M0 KIE 73, mate.
Thank you, Keith. Yes, it's a pleasure to speak to you. Over.
QSL, cheers, buddy. Julian, I don't know who else is on, mate. I'm going to have to go QRT here, so I'm going to say 73 to all yous. Quite a lot of Scottish in here today, or people from Scotland, and Paul flying the flag for England there. Fantastic to get you again. Guys, I'm going to say 73, I'm going to go QRT here. Cheers again, guys, all the best. I'll leave the live running if yous are staying on. I've got a couple of things I have to get done in the background here.
I no worry, Smokey. Cheers for that there, mate. I'll send you a message whenever we're going off frequency there at about 5 o'clock, but I appreciate there running the live there. 73, Keith, thanks, all the best, bye-bye. And Dave, there's one more station there. Operator is Mark in Preston there, Bamber Bridge, Golf 1, Papa India Echo there. So if you hang fire, Mark will give you a call there. Mark, any copy on Dave in Inverness? Mike 1 Kilo, Mike Lima. Go ahead there, Mark, go and make your call.
Yeah, lovely. Hello, Dave. Good afternoon to you, or good evening now, if you're getting that way. I'm Mike 1 Kilo, Mike Lima. Yeah, we were a few weeks ago, so nice to hear you again. You know the name of Mark, QTH Preston in Lancashire. And you're 5 and 9, no problems at all, 5 and 9 plus. Band's holding up quite well, actually, considering the time and the time of year, particularly 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The band is doing quite well. Anyway, over to you, Dave, and trust you're all right. MM1KML from G1PIE, over.
Call from Papa India Echo. This is Mike 1 Kilo, Mike Lima. Yes, Mark, we did actually work with Pete about a week ago. You're going through a good 5 and 9 here up into Inverness in Scotland, over.
Yeah, QSL, and got the 5 and 9. Yeah, that's lovely. And yeah, nice to meet all of you. And yeah, trust you well. We're sounding in fine form. Just using an ICOM 7610 here. About 90 watts, 90 watts into a low 20-foot high dipole, slightly inverted, supported at the centre by a fishing pole. It's slowed down for the NVIF technique and seems to work very well for Inter-G. And the microphone is an Adonis 308S mic, which I bought back in 1997. So it still works extremely well with this ICOM. So back to you, and hope you're getting me all right with that. And just remind me of the radio. Are you still using the 7300 there, Dave, over?
Yes, Mark, Russian. That's I'm using a 7300 and putting 100 watts into a centre-fed half-wave dipole that's about 20 feet off the ground, over.
Yeah, still working fine business for you. Peaked at 10 over 9 on that last over. So certainly all doing the best for you. The ICOM radios at the moment are sounding quite good. I've never heard a bad 7300 on the radio yet at all, and I've never heard a 7610 that sounded bad. And they've really got their act together this time of ICOM. Mind you, years to have with the FTDX range as well. The FTDX 10 and the 101s really sounding very, very good. Compared to what some of them have sounded over the years, the latest generation have certainly sounded very, very well. So the 7300 will do you really well for a great number of years. Certainly, I think so. Anyway, as I say, I borrowed a 7300 just over a year ago from a friend just to give it a whirl and see what the ICOM, what technology had moved on with ICOM. And the menu for the 7610 and the 7300 are pretty much the same as well. So once you get the 73 on, and if you do upgrade to the 7610, the menu is pretty much exactly the same. So it was very easy to find your way around. Anyway, with that, I'll put it back to you for a final there, Dave, and then I'll let you put it back to the master of ceremonies there, Julian, who wants to disappear and leave us, I think. So MM1 KML, nice to hear from you. G1P IE, over.
Thank you very much for that, Mark. Golf 1PIE, this is Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima. Thank you very much for the call, and I will now put you back to Julian. Mike 7, JNT, this is Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima, over.
Yeah, no worries at all there, Dave. No, I'm here till about 5 o'clock. It was Smokey there that's had to go QRT, but he's left his YouTube live running there, so if anyone's looking to hear back to their signals or to their audio, if you go to YouTube there and just search 2M0KIE, you can hear yourself back there. But Dave, are you staying on frequency there? As I say, it's just under 50 minutes and I'll be closing off whatever little names we've got going there. We've never named it or anything, but just a few fellas on frequency. When I say fellas there, women are also welcome, but they seem to be very scarce there. So Dave, you're more welcome to stay on frequency, and we'll give it another few calls, get a few operators in the log. It's up to yourself there, mate. Go ahead.
Mike 7 JNT, this is Mike 1 KML. Yes, it would be a pleasure to stay on for a half hour or so. Thank you very much, Julian.
Yeah, no worries. Well, there's myself, also M0TZR Paul in the northeast, Mark and Preston G1PIE, and now yourself MM1KML there. So although you haven't got the twang there, or the same twang as myself, you're keeping the MM's side evened off there. So we'll give another couple of calls there, mate, and there's the four of us, and we'll give a few calls and see if there's any other stations. And with that, I'll give a little call out. This is Mike 7 Juliet November Tango with company MM7 JNT Mexico 7 Juliet November Tango in company, calling CQ14, standing by.
Tango, Mike.
MM0, go again. MM0.
Yeah, Mike 0 Lima Romeo Tango. It's Derek Julian up East Kilbride. How you getting on?
You're booming in there, mate. It's always funny there. We only come on for a little blather, and 2-3 hours later, and blah blah blah, and there you go. Before you go, we're still on there. So you're booming in from East Kilbride there, mate. There's four of us on frequency, and just to wind Paul up there in the northeast, that's 3-2. But no, booming in, Derek. 5-9 plus to Stranraer. Go ahead.
Your usual signal here, Julian. I'm just along back in. I was up in the roof there. I don't know what it's like down your neck of the boots, but it's starting to get really rough up here. So I've got an E27 up in the roof, and I've got a dipole up there as well, and a couple of wee sticks. So I was up just making sure that none of them are coming down. I can't do much about my big wood antenna. It's in the woods. It just through the woods, so arms to that. But I was just making sure everything was secure. And 3 jackets and 2 pairs of joggers later, that's me back in the house all sorted.
Aye, QSL there, Derek. Well, thankfully there, believe it or not, mind them 3 or 4 storms we had in October, November, because I've got the aluminium mast, I've never ever bothered putting mine up, because I was getting fed up that I decided to ring up your man MM0CUG, Gary up in the northeast, and we finally decided to save up and spend a few pounds and buy a 3-section steel mast off him. So I think we ordered it the worst time of the year there, middle of December. Obviously everything closes down, so it adds an extra 2 weeks on to the 6 to 7 weeks that he usually gives you. So we're probably looking the tail end of February into March there, Derek. So, but Chris MM3GBL, his spider beam mast or flagpole snapped in 2. Otherwise he'd have been on frequency there. But the old weather's not the best there, mate. And I think the worst is to come, because all the boats are cancelled there until tomorrow evening there. So it's not looking good there, Derek. Go ahead.
LRT returning. A lot of trains are cancelled as well, and they're off till tomorrow morning. They go off at 6 o'clock tonight, so it's like you said, it's like Chris up in Livingston, spiker being snapped.
Aye, Chris, Mike 3 Golf Bravo Lima, he put a picture up, or he sent me a photo. His spider beam there, obviously the better brand, the thicker wall than is the old Spirit of the Air, snapped in two there about the third section up there, so it just shows you how strong the wind was last night, and you're 100% with the trains, because we had a little Scottish thing going. Kevin, Mike 6 Echo Queen Yankee, he was also on frequency, but he's had to go QRT, and that's exactly what he said there. He got a text this afternoon to say that all trains are cancelled this evening there. And I said to him, oh, well, at least you've got the night off. But I think the boss man must have texted him saying, aye, yous aren't off, just the trains are off, yous will be working there. So, aye, unfortunately, he hasn't got the night off. So, Derek, there's a few stations on frequency there. I'm probably going to go QRT about 5 o'clock there. As much as we always like to waffle there, we also like to get a few in the log. There's a few other stations there just to get you into the log there, Derek. If you've got a couple of minutes there, go ahead.
Aye, no problem. Aye, and your man on the trains there, he'll probably be out with a big brush, picking up bits of trees off the line, I'd imagine. Just doing what he does in the railway. But I'll kick about for a wee bit. Like I said, I just come back in, I'm a bit cold and wet. Well, my legs are wet, but I'll get dry through on the release. But I'll get most everybody's on frequency anyway, if that's alright with yourself.
Aye, no worries at all. It's nice to hear another Scottish man on the frequency there. We've got two MMs on frequency there, but Dave up in Inverness has got a southern twang there, so I feel left out. But we'll get you passed about there, mate. There's 4 of us on the band here now, and you're more than welcome to join us come the end. But as I said, I'll be going QRT at 5 o'clock, so hang fire, Derek. Paul, Mike 0 Tango Zulu Radio. How copy? Mike 0 Lima Radio. Derek in East Kilbride. Go ahead, Paul. Make your call.
Yeah, fine business, Julian. No problem with a copy on Derek. Mike 0 Lima Radio Tango. This is Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. Name is Paul in County Down. 5 and 8, 58 with me, Derek. Nice copy over.
Yeah, Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo, MM0 LRT returning. Aye, good afternoon, Paul. You're about 5 and 8, 5 and 9. I'm getting a wee bit of noise for a European station coming in. Just he's coming in about 7 and 8 there, but all copied in that. Nice strong audio, cracking signal. Like I said, I was just saying to Julian there, I'm just off the roof. I've just been checking all my aerials and things. I'm wondering what the weather's like near Bethune, over.
Yeah, fine business, Doug. Yeah, you're sounding great yourself. A little bit of a rundown on the station. We've got a Year 2 STDX 101D. Year 2's modernish SDR hybrid. About 90 watts into an end fed, so nothing too extravagant here. A little bit of messing around with the onboard settings. There's a local op, ON2E0 OTM. He likes his audio right, so we've gone through the settings, made it sound as well as it can. So yeah, nice to copy you. And yeah, you've just made it 3-2 now, Scots versus the English. So we did have a massive Scottish stronghold earlier, but it did even out with G1PIA on board. But I think we've got a spy in the camp there, further up with Dave in GM land, but he's an Englishman. So yeah, that's all copied. And the weather, I feel it is picking up now. It's starting to gather a bit of pace here. It's been very calm all day. It's raining quite heavy here, and it's just starting to blow about. And yeah, the same with the antennas. Whatever happens with the antennas, just wire here. If it comes down, it'll have to go back up. So yeah, nice to get you in the log, Derek. And I'll put it back here and I'll pass it on to Mark. MM0 LRT, M0 TZR.
Okay, doke, Paul. Yep, nice to hear you, mate. And radio this side, I've got the wee brother, the FT BX10, and I'm just running a dipole just now at 100 watts. So, but the dipole's swaying a bit. It looks like a skipping rope at the moment. But anyway, okay, I'll put it back to Julian. Thanks for the wee contact there, Paul, and I'll say something to you, and no doubt I'll catch you further down the hog. Thank yourself, Julian.
Yeah, no worries at all, Derek. The next station will be Mark in Preston, Golf 1, Papa India Echo, G1 Pi. Mark, any copy on Derek in East Kilbride, Mike 0, Lima Radio Tango. Any copy there, Mark? Go ahead, make your call.
Oh, yes, definitely, yes. Good evening, Derek. Mike 0, Lima Romeo Tango. From Golf 1, Papa India Echo. Nice to meet you for the first time, according to my log. You got the name right, Mark. I'm in Preston in Lancashire. You're good 5 and 9 plus. The band is holding up despite the QRM now building from the continent. The NTG is still holding up, so that's good. And it's probably the latest I've been on the radio for probably a month now. But anyway, there we go, giving the wife a chance. I just had a quick listen before to the YouTube video of Smokey there, and I listened to my audio, and it sounded better than I thought it did actually, so we're quite pleased with that as well. And I think you said you're using one of the FTDXs there, Derek. You'll have to confirm that with me, and let me know which FTDX radio you're using. I'm using an ICOM here, IC7610. About 90 watts. The antenna is a low dipole at 20 volts, slightly inverted, and that's for the NVIS technique. And the microphone is an Adonis 308S mic. So that's what we're using here. Now, weather-wise, it's been raining all day, and the wind's come and gone. It's like it's just paddling along quite happily. And then you get the surge or the gust, and then it dies off again, and it's just 15 mile an hour, 20 mile an hour, and then it comes back harder and harder. And it's been like that all day, and the branches have been swaying. Thankfully, the branch that would have caused my fishing pole problem, that was supporting the dipole, has been cut down yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before. By another radio amateur doing a Tarzan effect, Derek. I'm just stood on top of my fence, hanging onto the branch while throwing it. I've never seen anything as unnerving as that. But he got a splinter in his hand for it. But anyway, thanks to him for doing it. And then the following day, yesterday, the gardener turned up and he started cutting the branches that were in the way as well. And I got rid of them as well. So the dipole is a little bit less surrounded by trippings now compared to what it was like about a week ago, shall we say. And of course the antenna's back up again, as I say. So that's okay. It's been down for nearly 2 weeks, but it's now back up, and I've been ill for 2 weeks as well, Derek. Takes me about a month to recover from these damn bugs. But anyway, there we go. We're on the radio, and that's all that matters. It's nice to be back on, trust me. There's got a bit of waffling to my golf. Anyway, I'll put it back to you, Derek. But a very nice to meet all with you. MM0 LRT G1PIE in the group, over.
G1PIE, MM0 LRT in the group, yeah, all good in that, Mark. Could just imagine your Tarzan friend there hanging from the branch. I've been there myself. I've got a 200 metre long horizontal loop, and it's sprung up. I've got a local wood right beside my house, so I'm very fortunate, and it's in there. And I've done the Tarzan effect myself a few times onto the branches, and trying to pull the wire down when it's broke somewhere else. The aerial's been up there for about, I don't know, maybe about 15, 20 years. But it's like Trigger's broom. There's not one part of it, it's the same part, the same one that went up. I've replaced the twin feeder umpteen times. The wire's been replaced, God knows how many times. Every time it comes down, I'll join it again, and then when I'm feeling energetic, or just before the summertime, just before the leaves start coming on the trees again, I'll replace the whole lot, and it's there's a lot of climbing and poking about branches. I've got a big one of these big spider poles, and I put a hook on the top of it, and I walk around the trees trying to poke the wire up, and the looks that I get, and neighbours asking, what the hell are you doing? I just tell them I'm chasing squirrels, and they just kind of look at me and walk away, but it's one of those ones. But the radio, FTDX10, just running the dipole just now, let's say 100 watts, round about, and I was just having a wee look in your QRZ, but just before, I'm sure I've watched it before, Mark. I recognise the call, but I've put you in my log and it's coming up as the first time as well, but I'm not absolutely sure I've watched it before. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I didn't have my log on the evening or the afternoon I watched it, but it's coming up first time on the log. But there's some track pictures of the railway there. I take it, is it a volunteer thing you do with that? Have you been involved with it for, it says 40 years on and off, can I do? Is that how long you've been sort of volunteering, or were you actually employed by them over it?
43 years, 43 years I did volunteering for the Evening Work on the Railway in West Yorkshire, from all sorts of departments. I've worked my way through it and enjoyed it very, very much. So I can't complain. It was a good experience, and put my spare time into it. A lot of hours, I'll tell you that now, a lot of hours. Particularly when I was younger, school holidays were great. Used to spend the 6 or 7 weeks of school holidays on the railway. I never came home at all. I slept and washed and ate at the railway, and nobody bothered. Whatever I did in the evening was great. And even our visitors in the evening, they used to come and visit the railway because they'd missed out during the day and what have you. So they'd come in the evening. So busy. And right from the workshops onto the footplates of the steam locomotives, assistant fireman, past cleaner, you name it. Then as the years went on, I decided I'd enough getting dirty during the week at work. I moved into the shops, the buffet, the booking clerks, travelling ticket collector. And then 1 week in September I used to go and help the permanent way or the civil maintenance gang repair the track and relay new tracks for a full week, sleeping in one of the coaches for the entire week. And obviously that was great fun. Plenty of tea and coffee was on offer, so that was alright. Because I never switched off. Used to have tea and coffee on drip almost. As soon as you finish one, they'd be coming around asking if you wanted another brew. While all the hard work is getting done, of course. At first it was very hard work, but as the years went on and the cranes were being used and you could get the, the excavators down the track, these little excavators down the track, it made things a lot easier. But in the old days, when I first started, we had to use shovels to move the ballast out of the way. But I retired due to ill health back in 2016. So now all I do is when I get the opportunity to go to these places, I just do a bit of photography now, and you probably can see the pictures there, Derek, over.
Yeah, G1 PIE MM0 LRT Dunman, yeah. It's all very interesting stuff. It's one of my friends, he volunteers on the Bowness Railway. He's involved in this the workshop side of things, and it's quite interesting conversation the way he tells you about some of the things and all that, and the engineering and whatever that's put into these things. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But I'm glad you enjoyed it while you did it. And like you said, it is hard work, because when my friend one afternoon when he was just finished, and he was head to toe in suit. He was absolutely black. He said he was blowing his nose and it was black for days after it, but he enjoyed it. I've not seen him for a wee while right enough, but I know he was doing the workshop side of things, so I don't think he's got any further on than that, but he certainly loves it. But that's Bowness. I think it's Bowness and somewhere else railway, but you might be aware of it yourself. But anyway, listen Mark, I won't hold it with you because conditions are going to change and I know there's other stations on the frequency, but pleasure talking to you, and hopefully I'll catch you further down the log and I'll quiz you a wee bit more about your engineering background there. But thanks for the wee Q&A, Mark. I'll listen for your final and then let you put it back to Julian.
Yeah, okay, fine business, Derek. Yeah, better not, I'll get carried along, but yeah. Yeah, I could tell you a tale or two about the damn stuff. Yeah, I used to look like a black and white minstrel after a full day on the footplate. You'd end up with a completely black face, all your neck was black, and you'd end up with up your arms, from your hands up to about your elbows, or just slightly above that, depending what sort of shirt you were wearing, full of stuff and grime, and then your legs all the way up to your knees with stuff as well. We even tried bicycle clips to try and reduce it. It did a little bit, but it still found its way around and in through the gaps, but not as much as without the bicycle clips. But you did look a total plonker on and off the footplate with bicycle clips. So that was a no-go. And even using a slacking horse to keep the footplate dust-free by keeping it damp all the time, that didn't really work either, because it still came off the shovels and made its way up where it shouldn't have done, put it that way. And you certainly find it was in your ears and in your hair, even though you go for a shower. You could feel it in your ears for days afterwards. And if you did a week of footplay to your corresponding days, it was, put it this way, very sooty. Oh dear. Anyway, or gritty, whichever way you want to put it. But anyway, it was good fun. I had a lot of really, really good fun. I'll tell you one thing, the food off the footplate is very, very good with the old shovel in the firebox, with the eggs, bacon, and sausage musties on a barn cake or a tea cake. Absolutely lovely. And the grit, you didn't bother about the grit. Even though you watched the shovel, you still got the odd speck of grit in your body, but you see to enhance the taste of it, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, like I say, I won't go this, Derek, but it is the first time on my log, so it's nice to get you for the first time. Unless, of course, you've worked in previous years out portable before I ended up retired from it due to ill health. But nice to meet you, Derek, and we'll continue this conversation, I'm sure, in the future. So with that, I'll pop it back to Julian there. Sorry, Julian, for the waffle. MM7JNT, G1PIE in the group, over.
Jesus Christ, fellas, Mark, You're getting better there. Your old health is getting better as the time goes on. God, I'm glad this is not the 5 and 9 net anyway. I'm glad it's not the 5 and 9 net anyway. Jesus. I'm only winding up there, pal. Hey, the more you waffle on, the less my throat waffles on there, so maybe people want to hear your dulcet tones over mine. That's a cracker. Derek, hang on there, mate, hang on. Did he run out of batteries? Hopefully Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima, David Inverness. Hopefully he's no died there and buried and cremated or whatever. Oh Jesus, I've got the big fishing rod out here. I should really calm down there. You'd think at 40 years old I would calm down, but I think the older I get, the unwiser I get. Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima. Hopefully, Dave, you're still there. If not, we'll understand you're probably buried by now. But if you're still there, give Derek a call. His call sign is Mike 0 Lima Radio Tango. Go ahead, Dave. Make a call.
Mike 0 Lima Radio Tango. This is Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. You're coming through a good 5 and 9, Derek. People going about the weather, you should all move up to north. It's Inverness here, and the temperature is 7 degrees, and we have absolutely no wind whatsoever.
Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima, Mike 0 Lima Radio Tango returning. I wish I was in Inverness today, Dave, but not in the past few weeks. One of my friends, he's got he works for a refrigeration company, and his daily run is from Glasgow to up by Inverness and way beyond quite a lot of the time, and he's been telling me that the past few weeks there it's been somewhat treacherous on parts of the A9, and somewhat absolutely freezing the further north I got there, Dave.
Yeah, Roger, on that day. 4 days ago we had 10 inches of snow and -5, and now it's flat calm, no wind, no rain, and 7 degrees. I'll just have to leave you for about 10 minutes. She who must be obeyed wants a fire lit. She thinks it's cold. So I'll pass you back to Julian, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Over.
Okay, Dave, no problem.
Yeah, no worries at all, Dave. I'm probably here at 5 o'clock there, and I'm going to have to go QRT as it's the in-laws' wedding anniversary dinner there. So if we can get a word in edgeways here, I love flinging out that fishing rod. We'll keep going to 5 o'clock. Derek, are you staying on frequency there? As I said, I'm only on to 5 o'clock there, mate. So another 20 minutes and then QRT. Go ahead, Derek. Are you staying on there, mate?
Actually, no, I'm not, Julian. I'm going to go off and go and get myself something to eat. All that running about the roof and the pouring rains made me hungry, and I can actually smell the dinner coming for the kitchen. I just actually come on. I was just want to check that the dipole and all that was still working, and I was kind of flying through when I heard your cell phone there. I thought, I'll nip in and give Julian a call, because I've not heard it, I don't know. It's a wee while ago, maybe a few months, 2 or 3 months or something. Possibly less than that, I don't know. But I wasn't very well over Christmas. I got COVID at Christmas, so I was Christmas Eve, I came down there, so I wasn't on the radio for in between Christmas and New Year. I've been looking forward to it. I thought, a wee bit of time off, a wee bit of radio time, but I spent most of it in my bed. I was just knackered, and I was losing my voice. I'd be speaking away for 5 minutes, and then it would just turn into a croaky squeak. So I couldn't even go on the radio if I wanted to. But no, Julian, I'll disappear, but it's been great talking to yourself, Mark and Paul and Dave there, and I'll disappear and go and feed the face, as they say. It's feeding time at this school.
No worries at all, Derek. Well, nice to hear yourself and Mark waffling away there, mate, just winding up there, but it's always nice to hear you, and definitely Mark is perking up there. He's not been too well there, so clearly when you've got something uncommon, it must be perking him up there. Right, Derek, all the best. I'm getting my dinner made for me tonight. Well, I do every night, but tonight we're both getting it done by the local restaurant there. It's the in-laws, outlaws, or whatever they want to call themselves, the anniversary. So we're heading out here for 5:30 there, so I've got till about 5 o'clock, which is a shame as the band looks in good shape there, but I think stretching it out to 5 o'clock will be about as far as I can go. If you hear us on again, Derek, we'll probably run something else another weekend and try and organise it a little bit better. This was just a last minute thing, just basically earlier on with myself, Paul and Keith and whatever else, so we'll try and organise it a little bit better next time. All the best, Derek. 73s, give us a call when you're back on. MM0, LRT, MM7, Giant in the group. Cheers for calling in there, mate. Always a pleasure there. The fishing rod is getting wound back in here. 73s, bud. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Julian. 7-3 everybody as well. And I'll be finding out about those trains there the next time I hear you on, Mark. Oh, there's my dog barking. Somebody coming in the door as well. Right, I better go. 7-3, thanks again for the week. So everybody, good night.
No worries, Derek. Cheers for calling in there, mate. We'll give another few calls and see if there's any other stations there. This is Mike 7, Juliet, November, Tango in company. MM7, Giant with company, calling CQ14, standing by.
Santiago, Queen Gabon.
Is there a Golf 2, G2, go ahead. A Golf station?
Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee Fox.
Yeah, G7, JYF there. We'll get you into the log there, Stuart and Kent there. So we've got you, no problem there, mate. I'll give you a proper report on the next over. The operator this side is Julian, like Juliet, Uniform, Lima, Italy, Echo, November. The location is Stranraer, southwest Scotland. We're right beside the Irish Sea, overlooking towards Northern Ireland. As you can imagine, being on the coast, the weather's not the best. A signal report on your next over there, Stuart, and I wonder how you copy me. Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee Fox, Mike 7, Juliet, November, Tango with company. Go ahead there, Stuart. Go ahead, mate.
Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee Fox returning it. All received, Julian. I've been listening to you yesterday for the last hour or so. As I do, I do some work around the house. I was glad to get you that last just before you all go. Yeah, I'm alright. It's not too windy down here yet. I'm running an FD707 and putting about 50 watts to the 30 V-type G5 RV. Not been on long, just I've gone again in the last couple of months. So the setup is the coax is going through the kitchen window. So if it gets a bit windy out there, I'm going to have to pull the coax in and sort myself out. MM07GNT, G7JYN.
Yeah, all copy there, Stuart, just back on there. I wish I was an MM0, MM7 for the now, but we will have to pull our finger out there. Even if we can get the intermediate done and run full radio power, it would be all the best there. But here, Stuart, I'm only on for another just shy of 20 minutes there, so I'm going to pass you about there like a very cheap date there, mate. There's been a few boys waffling and chatting about there, so I'm going to go QRT in 20 minutes, and if anyone else wants to keep the frequency, they're more than welcome. But I would say in Scottish terms there, I'll get my boss chewed if I stay on after 5 o'clock. You're 5 and 7 for my logbook, you're 5 and 7 for the QRZ and also the paper and pen. Hang fire there, mate. Paul, Mike 0, Tango Zulu Radio. Any copy on Stuart and Kent? Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee, Foxtrot. Go ahead, Paul, make your call.
Yeah, cheers, thanks, Julian. Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee, Foxtrot. This is Mike 0, Tango Zulu Romeo. My name's Paul up in County Down. I'll copy last third, 5 and 7, Stuart, over.
Right, 0, Tango, Romeo, yeah, overseas, you're driving 7 as well. Yes, it's been a long time since I've been down here. Last time south about 35 years ago. So I hail from Gifness in Clarkston way to the south of Glasgow. M0ZR, G7JYS.
Yeah, that's all copied, Stuart. Well, you're sounding good. Thanks for the 57. I've just actually messaged Julian on your last audio with him, and I said, I think we've got a Scotsman in England. We've also on frequency got an Englishman in Scotland, so it evens things up. At one point, Stuart, we had about five Scottish stations and only a couple of English, so I feel we're dead equal now. So great to get you in the log, Stuart, and welcome back to the hobby, over.
Yeah, all received, thank you, yes. I was up at Christmas time, my relatives are north of Inverness, but I grew up in Glasgow, back to school south of Glasgow, so hopefully my accent is still there. Hi. M0ZR, G7JYS.
Yeah, fine business, Stuart. Well, yes, I could hear the twang as soon as you called in. You have lost it a little bit, and obviously you can tell that you've been down there a while. And all copied on the just north of Inverness, as I say. We've got a Mike 1 station there. And I spend a bit of time on holiday up there, just a little bit past Dingwall, in the town of Strathpepper, the Victorian spa town. We holiday there and we tour around the Highlands, doing a bit of radio in between. Anyway, Stuart, I'm going to pass you over to another station south of me in Preston. See if we've got a copy. Mark G1 TIE. Any copy on Stuart Golf 7 Julia Yankee Foxtrot? You take it, Mark.
Yeah, okay, cheers, Paul. Thanks for that. Right, Stuart, very good evening to you. Golf 7 JYF from Golf 1 Papa India Echo. Name's Mark, as you know. I'm located in the city of Preston in the county of Lancashire. And your 5 and 9 plus here, very nice signal indeed. Running a 7610 by ICOM, about 90 watts, and a growling dog and a barking dog in the shack here again. Whenever he wants to bark at the front door, he comes in the shack and lies at the side of me and barks. And he propagates the booming radio really better than I do. Anyway, low dipole at 20 volts, supported by a fishing pole, and I'll say 90 watts. And the microphone is an Adonis 308. And nice to meet you for the first time, Stuart. G7JYF, G1PIE with a dog gone quiet for a moment, over.
Golf 7 Juliet Yankee Foxtrot on your full receipt, Mark. Nice to hear your 5-9 here. Nice clear audio coming down to my homebrew setup. I must sort that out properly. I don't know how I'm going to drill a hole in my wall to get to my antenna. But we'll get there sometime. That's really good to hear from you. I heard the dog in the background. When I couldn't see my sister, they've got a dog up there. But I haven't operated radio from up that part of the world yet. G1TIE, G7JY.
Yeah, okay, well, you're sounding fine. I think you said you're on the ST707. And if you are, that is an old radio. The 707. And I'm familiar with that radio indeed, or certainly the summer camp version of it anyway. As me and my dad used to use one of them as a portable radio back in the 90s, before we both bought Wingo DX70s, which were a bit more, shall we say, suitable for portable and mobile activity. But I certainly remember the summer camp 707, which is basically the same as that FT707. Nice radio, and fully functional, of course, and they always sound really good on the radio. And then welcome back to the hobby, of course, as well. You'll probably find that it's changed an awful lot. It has indeed. What we new call signs, and even more new call signs coming. Sometime this year, M8 and M9s, but we'll be replacing the 2 Echoes, or the 2 M's, or the 2 W's. You'll be able to get an MM9 or an MM8, depending on which prefix you have. So, yeah, an 100 watts for intermediate calls, 1 kilowatt for full calls, like the G0s upwards, G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G6s, the G7s, the G8s. They'll all be able to use a kilowatt on the primary bands. So that's going to make things very, very interesting. And that 1 kilowatt has been tried out for years. I can remember radio amateurs moaning years and years ago about the fact that we only had 400 watts compared to the Italians that had 1.5 kilowatts. You know, big difference. And certainly made a bigger impact in contesting as well, of course, for a lot of them. Anyway, it's nice to hear from you. I won't hold it too long there with you, Stuart, because I get into waffle mode and I forget to really hold the rest of them on the net. So I'll put it back to you, and then you fire it back to Julian, the master of ceremonies there. And it's very nice to hear from you. G7JYF from G1PIE in the group, over.
You've all received, Mark. Yes, it's nice to be back on again. I did do a jamboree on the air, which got me buzzed again, and that got me back on the go. So there we go. Right, okay, right to you, Julian. MM7JNT in the group.
Yeah, no worries at all, Stuart. There might be one more station if Dave's back there. If you hang fire, we'll give him a call. Dave, Mike 1, Kilo, Mike Lima. You back on frequency there, Dave? Go ahead.
Yeah, Mike 7, Juliet, November Tango. Yeah, I'm back. I've now lit the fire for the She Who Must Be Obeyed. Over.
Yeah, no worries at all there, mate. If you write down the call there, Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee Fox, G7JYS, Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee Fox, Stuart down there in Kent there, so you probably couldn't get much further apart from Inverness to Kent. If you give Stuart a call, get a report there, mate. As I say, it's just under 10 minutes and then I'll be going QRT, so if anyone else wants to keep the frequency, they're more than welcome. But give Stuart a call, Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee Fox. Go ahead, Dave, make your call.
Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee Fox. This is Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima. This is Dave in Inverness, in the northeast of Scotland. Over.
Yeah, all received, Dave. Golf 7, Juliet, Yankee Fox. My father hails from Nairn, and my sister is is in Cottonbridge, just near Dingwall. So I know that part of the world very well indeed after holidays almost all my life in the Inverness, Nairn, Dingwall part of the world. You get coming through here about 5-7. It's nice to get back up to Scotland again, I must admit. This is my first set of calls in Scotland since I've come back on again. Mike 1 TML, G7JYS.
Yeah, thank you very much for that, Stuart. You're coming through a good 5 and 7, 5 and 8. I'm what they call an incomer in Scotland. I've only lived up here 10 years over. I've got about another 40 years before I'm accepted.
Oh, very good. That's what they say about me down here. I've lived more than half my life in England, and someone suggested that I might be English, but I'm not having it. Mike 1 TML, G7JY.
Golf 7, Juliet, Yago Fox. This is Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Julian hasn't got much left, so we'll hang it back to Julian and see if we can get anybody else in the net. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Stuart. Bye now.
Did he talk to you, Julian?
Yeah, no worries, Stuart. As I said, I've under 10 minutes to go there, mate, so it's up to yourself. You can hang about there, but I'll definitely be going QRT. We've got an in-laws, outlaws dinner to go to here at 5:30, so thankfully we ain't got much hair on top to straighten, wash, dry, whatever, and we'll just be getting a quick douche, as they say, and going. So up to yourself, Stuart, but I would say 1 or 2 more calls and then QRT. Go ahead, Stuart.
Yeah, I'm quite happy for you to pass it round. Is there anybody else want to come on?
No, that's everyone on the frequency there, mate, but if you want to hang about for one more call there, one or 2 more calls there, go ahead.
Yeah, I can hang around.
No worries, mate. I'll put out another 1 or 2 calls and then QRT time for me. This is Mike 7, Juliet, November, Tango with company, MM7, Giant and company, calling CQ40, CQ 40 meters. Mike 7, Juliet, November, Tango with company for one last call and standing by. A few stations calling there, and unfortunately I think I can only hear so far Mike 0, Sugar Queen Juliet, Slawick, the station from Bolton there, mate. It's nice to hear a little pile-up going there, but it's always the same here. You have to go somewhere and then the energy is holding up there. So Mike 0, Sugar Queen Juliet, Mike 7, Juliet, November, Tango. Go ahead, Slawick from Bolton. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. Mike 0, Sierra Queen, Japan, Sierra Quebec, Juliet. Good afternoon, everybody. Everybody here is plus 20 with me, so it's really booming here, guys.
Yeah, no problem at all, and cheers for the plus 20 there. You're about 5-9 plus 10, 5-9 plus 10 to Stranraer. Stranraer is in the southwest coast of Scotland there, so we're not a million miles away there, but the old Inter-G seems to be holding out this afternoon there, mate. You're coming in there 5 and 9 a plus 10. If you hang fire there, mate, we'll get you passed about. There is a few stations on frequency, and we'll get you a few signal reports there. 5-9 plus 10 Slawic, Roger.
Cracking double.
Yeah, you double.
Apologies for the doubling. Slawic, 5-9 plus 10. 5-9 plus 10, Roger.
5-9 plus 20 reciprocal. 5-9 plus 20, absolutely bombing through.
Yeah, cheers for the 20 over there. Hang fire 2 seconds, and we'll get the other stations to call you there, mate. Hang fire, Paul, Mike 0, Tango, Zulu, Radio. Any copy on Mike 0, Sugar Queen, Juliet. Go ahead there, Paul, make your call.
Yeah, thanks for that, Julian. Mike 0, Sugar Queen, Juliet. This is Mike 0, Tango, Zulu, Romeo. Paul up here in County Durham. Last heard, Slawic, 5-9 plus over.
Mike 0, Tango, Zulu, Romeo. Mike 0, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet with the group. Yeah, absolutely booming through. 9 plus 10, 9 plus 10, absolutely lovely find for you. So yeah, absolutely love the signal, which I'm surprised. My wire antenna, which is halfway and fed of 40 meters, at the moment flying in here, left, right and center with the wind. The wind is really picking up here, and I'm really surprised that I'm making such a nice signal. Back to you. M0SUJ returning.
Yeah, fine business, Slawic, where your signal's holding up. And the wind's doing its worst up here too. It's going to give us a bit of battering up here, so hopefully everything holds up. Anyway, quickly I will pass you over to another station, Mark, and he will give you a report. Mark G1 PRE, any copy on Mike 0, Sugar Queen Juliet?
Yeah, no problem at all. M0, Sugar Queen Juliet. Hello, Slawic. Very nice to hear from you from Golf 1, Papa India Echo. The name here is Mark, Mexico Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'm not too far up the M61 from you. I'm at Preston, just up the M61, so not too far away from it. Sure, Skip seems to be alright at the moment. Yeah, 5 and 9, no trouble at all. Running an ICOM 7610 here at 90 watts into a low dipole at 20 volts for MVIS, and the microphone is an Adonis AM308S mic. And the weather, well, best described as absolutely appalling. Great for ducks, but absolutely no good for humans. Pour down with rain all day, and the wind's been gusting at times and then slacking it off and then coming back again. So according to the weather forecast, we're going to get it bad from 9 p.m. tonight through to, I think he said on the weather forecast, 9 a.m. tomorrow. So it will certainly rock my fishing pole around on the down the garden there, but it's a good fishing pole and it seems to do the job all right. Fingers crossed, of course. But nice to meet all you, Slawic, for the first time. Mike 0, Sugar Queen Juliet from Golf 1, Papa India Echo in the group, over.
Golf 1, Papa India Echo, Mike 0, Sierra Quebec Juliet with the group returning. Yeah, lovely signal, absolutely lovely. 5-9 plus 10, 5-9 plus 10 for you. I'm also using 7610. The mic is MC60 from Kenwood with a little adapter. So yeah, it's working absolutely beautiful here. I'm just watching my SWR, which is just oscillating between 1 to 1 and 1 to 1.5. So it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Yeah, a lovely skip. I tell you, I used to live in Preston for about 11, 12 years, from 2001 to 2000 and I think 15, something like this. I lived in the Evening area of Preston when I studied. I moved away from Preston to Manchester, and eventually by meeting my other half, I settled in Barnwell, which is just to the east of Bolton. Yes, lovely skip. Is it Paul? Sorry, forgot the name. So, back to you. Golf 1, Papa India, Echo, or Tango, Mike 0, Sierra Quebec, Juliet.
Yes, okay, Alec. Yeah, the name's Mark. Mexico, Alpha, Romeo, Kilo, Park. And Michael, Golf 1, Papa, India, Echo, PIE, or Apple Pie, as some people call me. Apple Pie. And yes, okay, fine on the Avenham. Yes, well, I'm to the south of Avenham, so on the other side of the River Ribble, from that end of Preston. There's no real green anymore now. It all seems to be nothing but fields have gone, and it's all built up now. So Preston, since it became a city in 2002, has grown dramatically, and all the little suburb villages have all merged into one now. And I'm classed now as Preston South. So that's what I'm classed as now. It's Preston East, West and North as well. So it's surprising how the city has grown since it became a city in 2002. And of course the council tax has gone up and everything else. So that we can pay for new lettering on the vehicles saying Preston City or City of Preston. Oh dear. Anyway, okay, on Farnworth. Yes, it's a long time since I've been out towards Farnworth way. I must admit, a friend of mine that I knew had a friend up in Farnworth who used to do model railways, so we used to go over and have a look at his model railway and get a few tips and what have you from them. But he passed away, and that was the end of that. His model railway was disposed of. And of course his wife didn't want the model railway around the house. It was all over the place. He went from one room to another and everywhere. It was quite a beast to put it bluntly. Anyway, nice to hear from you there, Alec. I'll put it back to Julian. Julian, can you check me out, mate? I've got to go for a tea now. Not that I'm feeling much like any tea, but I've got to go for it and some medication as well. So I can't take this opportunity, Julian, to thank you for letting me come in. It's been appreciated. It's helped me a little bit to have a natter. And I'm going to go and have a bit, probably some soup, and that'll do me for tonight. With that, I'll say 73 to you, Julian, and to you, Paul. And to Dave, if he's still there, and of course it's Alec there, and anybody that's listening. And there were several other stations calling in at the same time, Julian, so you could be kept quite busy till about 6 o'clock. Hi. Anyway, cheers all. Back to you, Julian. 73. MM7 JNT. Thanks for letting me in, and I'll join another one in the future. G1PIE. Bye for now, and 73 to everybody else.
Yeah, no worries, Mark. Cheers for joining there, mate. I'm going to have to go QRT as well there, mate. We've overrun by a couple of minutes there, so we're going to have to go and get a quick shower. But I've passed all the details on to Paul, Mike Zero, Tango Zulu Radio, so he has everyone who's still on frequency there. But unfortunately, it's just typical there. The old Interg is hanging out, and the folk obviously still calling in there. But yourself, Paul, Dave up in Inverness, Stuart down in Kent, and Slawick in Bolton, I'm going to bow out and wish you 73s and pass the reins on there to Paul in the northeast there, Mike Zero, Tango Zulu Radio. So Paul, with that there, mate, all the best. I'm going to go for the dinner there, mate. I would expect when I come back the old Interg will be long gone. Nice to work to you all, and there was a small pile up there, so nice to hear. But Paul, the microphone to you, and you can pass Slawick around other 2 or 3 stations that are still on frequency. Cheers everyone, and Paul, bye-bye.
Yeah, no worries, Julian. Thanks for taking the reins. Been a cracking net, mate. And I'll carry on for a little bit and get Slawick passed round. Enjoy your meal, 7-3.
Yeah, cheers, mate, and apologies there. It's always the same there. Radio time just absolutely blows by. Thing was started there about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and boom, there you go. 3.5 hours just go by as if you're living the dream. All the best, Paul. Enjoy all the stations calling in there. And if you don't mind there, take the reins and pass Slawick about. He's still got a couple of stations to work. 73s, I'm just turning the radio off. All the best. Bye-bye.
Yeah, 7-3, Julian. It's been a pleasure. MM7GNT, M0TZR. Right, Slawick, stand by. M0SQJ. And good evening to you, Mark. 7-3, good to speak to you. I hope to catch you further on. Right, back to the net. M0SQJ, stand by. Dave up in Inverness, Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima. Any copy on Slawick, over?
Yeah, Roger on that. Mike 0, Sierra Queen Juliet. This is Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima. It's just pleasure to hear you there, Slawick. I don't know if I've pronounced that right, but you are coming through with 5 and 9 into Inverness, over.
Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima, and the group Mike 0, Sierra Quebec Juliet. Nice to talk to you, Dave. I don't think we've ever worked before. 5 and 9 plus 20, very lovely signal, lovely audio quality from you. I'm using 7600, the iPhone 7600, about 100 watts of power at the moment. The antenna is sloper and fed halfway for 40 meters. And it is orientated from east to west, so north and south is my main lobe for the transmission. So lovely signal from you, Dave here. Back to you. Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima, and Mike 0, Sierra Quebec Juliet with the group.
Mike 0, Sierra Queen Juliet. This is Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima. Thank you very much for that report. It's always nice to hear. Just for the record, I think in Inverness here, which is the furthest north, and we have the best weather in Britain, I think, at the moment. We have no wind and no rain and no snow, but it's dark, over.
QSL on this one, yes, I just came back from south of Poland on the border with Slovakia, which is the Tatras mountain range, and we had a lovely New Year break with my other half. We stayed for about 10 days in this mountain resort. Lots of snow, lots of frost and lots of ice. Absolutely glorious New Year, and a couple of days afterwards. And then I went back to visit the family in southeast of Poland, not far from Ukrainian border. The city is Lublin, Lima Uniform Bravo, Lima India November, so city was Lublin. And there we experienced full blast of Polish winter, which was about -20 below. Absolutely glorious weather. Snow just crunching under your feet. It was just magical. My other half loved it, absolutely loved it. And sad, we come into this weather. I'm sure it needs to go worse, it needs to go bad, but I just pity we had to come back into this. Back to you, Dave. M1, KML, M0, SQJ with the group.
Yeah, thank you, Slawick. This is Mike 1, Kilo Mike Lima. I will say the only word I know in Polish, and that is dziękuję, and I will pass you back to Paul on Mike 0, Tango Zulu Romeo.
Yeah, cheers for that, Dave. We'll get Slawick passed around. Golf 7, Julian Yankee Fox. Are you still with us, Stuart? Mike 0, Tango Zulu Romeo. I am indeed. Yeah, I wonder if you've got a copy on Slawick, Mike 0, Sugar Queen Juliet. Make your call.
Mike 0, Sierra Queen Juliet. This is Golf 7, Juliet Yankee Fox that you're receiving, over.
That was negative. I've got some QRM here, QRM on the frequency. Bear with me a moment. could you repeat your call sign 3 times and I try to eliminate the QRM? I've got a carrier here which is absolutely covering your signal. If you send your call sign 3 times, I'll try to eliminate the QRM.
Mike 0 Sierra Queen Juliet, this is Golf 7 Juliet Yankee Fox. Golf 7 Juliet Yankee Foxtrot. Golf 7 Juliet Yankee Fox. Are you receiving, Slavic?
That was 100% yourself. 5 and 9. Good afternoon, Stuart. Lovely signal, absolutely lovely signal. I managed to squirt out the carrier. You're absolutely making stroke. Lovely signal. Not as strong as the guy from Inverness, but it's still fully readable and nice to talk to you. I don't think we had the pleasure working previously. Back to you, Stuart. T7, JYS, and SQJ with the group.
Golf 7 Juliet Yankee Fox returning you all received, Levitt. Yes, well, as I said to the others, I've only come on for the last couple of months. I'm just back on again after maybe a 20-year gap. I'm just looking at my window. I've got a window open just now with a bit of coax going out it, and I'm sitting in my kitchen as my temperature is up and the wind is beginning to blow now here, and I can see the coax on the other side of the window in the dark, swaying backwards and forwards. The wind catches up too much, I might have to close that window. M0 Sierra Queen Juliet, Golf 7 Juliet Yankee Fox.
Yeah, copy on this one. Yeah, the weather is awful here. It's absolutely awful. I can't even see outside from the window. It's that much rain coming from. It's absolutely banging against windows. I'm just anxious about looking at the AWR reading because the antenna is just flying up and down in the garden. And I just need to stop transmitting as soon as the AWR hits about 3. I will stop transmitting. So apologies if I disappear. But that's unfortunate weather at the moment. My working condition is ICOM 7610 with the MC60 microphone. I'm using about 100 watts of power at the moment, so 100 watts. And I'm absolutely thrilled, we've got so many people here on the frequency. And then everybody's 5 and 9, even 5 and 9 plus. Yes, I've passed a few days ago. I've driven back from Poland via Maidstone on M20. We drove all the way down to the south of Poland and then back. So it's a lovely drive. And I have absolutely glorious weather in England. However, on the continent, it was all chucking it down, snow, sleet, you name it, you have it. Okay, back to you, Stuart. G7, JYF, and SQJ was the group.
Yeah, all received, well, yes, I've got someone tuning up, sponsoring you, but I managed to catch the majority of that. So it was really nice to talk to you. Well, just going to pass it back to Paul now to see if someone else wants to come in. M0TZR, G7JYF.
Yeah, fine business, Stuart. We'll put some more calls out. I'm just wondering, Flower, do you want adding to the bottom of our list so you can be passed around with new stations? Or are you going QRT over?
M0SQJ returning. I can be passed around and I'm happy to give reports. I'm happy to stay on the frequency. That's not a problem. My other half is pressing the T, but I don't think we'll be ready yet. So I'm happy to stay on the frequency and I will let you know if I have to depart. How is this? M0SQJ returning to the group.
Yeah, fine business. M0SQJ, M0TZR. Paul up in County Durham. I'll put another call out. I'll maybe stay for a couple more rounds myself, and then I'm going to go QRT. Is there any more stations want to call in? CQ40, CQ40 meters. This is Mike Zero, Tango, Zulu, Romeo in company. Any other stations? CQ40, CQ40, CQ40 meters. This is Mike Zero, Tango, Zulu, Radio. Mike Zero, Tango, Zulu, Radio and Company. Mike Zero, Tango, Zulu, Radio in Company, calling CQ. I'm listening for any calls. I'll put a final call out, and if nobody comes back in, I will sign with you, gentlemen, and go and give the XYL a hand with T. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40 meters. This is Mike Zero, Tango, Zulu Radio Portable. Mike Zero, Tango, Zulu Radio Portable is calling CQ, CQ, CQ140, CQ140 meters. Mike Zero, Tango, Zulu Romeo in Company is calling CQ. I'm listening for any calls.
Yes, boys, we're time for us to call again. I'm not stopping over.
Yeah, the station in Birmingham, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not stopping the call, so United. I'll let you gentlemen get on with it. Name is Sam, Sugar America, Mexico. I'm an United States, the city of Birmingham. You're all fine with Niger. I'm not stopping, you're going to get ready for three. So best regards and December 3. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks very much for calling in, Sam. Then I'll not pass you around, but you're 5'9" plus here. Nice signal. Anyway, was there another station calling in? This is Mike Zero, Tango, Zulu, Romeo with company.
Echo Zero.
We've got a 2 Echo Zero again, please.
2 Echo Zero, Oscar Foxtrot Tango. Name here is Jules. Back to you.
2 Echo Zero, Oscar Foxtrot Tango. Hello there, my name is Paul, up here in the county of Durham. I've got some company with me, so we'll probably pass you around just now. You can maybe come back with your location. Your report is 5 and 9, over.
Good evening, people. Yes, my name is Jules, and my location is Hale Zone, which is 6 or 7 miles south of Birmingham, West Midlands, England. Back to you, Paul.
Yeah, fine business, Jules. Well, you're making the trip up in here into the northeast very well, and 40 metres is holding up quite well this evening, so we're quite pleased with that. Originally, Julian, MM7JNT, from up there in Stranraer, started this off, and he's had to go QRT. I'm not sure if you've been reading the mail or listening, but yeah, good to get you in the log, and we'll pass you around before conditions change. Right, we'll go back up to Dave in Inverness. MM1 KML. This is M0 TZR. Any copy on 2 Echo Zero Oscar Foxtrot Tango Jules. Dave, over.
M0 Tango Zulu Romeo. Yes, Paul, I have a good contact on 2 Echo Zero Oscar Foxtrot Tango Jules. This is Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. My name is Dave. I am up in Inverness in the northeast of Scotland, and you're coming through a good 5 and 9, over.
Good evening to you, yes, MM1. I think you said Kilo Mike Lima, if that's correct. MM1 Kilo Mike Lima. Yeah, I've got you here, lots of QRM on the band, but I've got you signal 7-8, radio 4 to 5. Not bad at all. I had to listen to a little while. I had a bit of a switch elsewhere and then came back and I heard you were still on here. So back to you, MM1 KML, I think it is. And can you just confirm your name as well, please?
The figure is 2 Echo Zero Oscar Foxtrot Tango. This is Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. My name is David Delta Alpha Victor Echo, over.
Yeah, got you there, Dave. As I say, yeah, that came through absolutely crystal clear. 5 and 8, 5 and 9. My location is just south of Birmingham in a place called Hailburn, and you are north of the border. Whereabouts are you, please, Dave?
Yes, Jules, I'm way up north of the border. I'm up in Inverness, which is, I don't know, say 5 hours from Carlisle over.
Yeah, I lost that little bit there, Dave. Whereabouts are you located? What's your QQ? Back to you.
Yeah, 2 Echo Zero, Oscar Foxtrot Tango. This is Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. Yes, I am in Inverness. That's Inverness, right up in the northeast of Scotland, over.
Well, it's making the trip very well, as I say. It's very, very noisy on the band down here. The storm is about to start. It's just started to throw it down the rain and become quite blustery, and hope you're not suffering too much up there. MM1 KML from 20 OSB.
2 Echo Zero, Oscar Foxtrot Tango. This is Mike 1 Kilo Mike Lima. Well, the weather here in Inverness seems to be the best in Britain. We have no wind and no rain. But I will say thank you very much, Jules, and I will put you back to Paul on Mike 0 Tango Zulu Romeo. Over.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Right, we'll pass it on to Stuart. Roll 7, Juliet Yankee Foxtrot. Do you have a copy on Jules, south of Birmingham, 2 Echo Zero, Oscar Foxtrot Tango, over.
MOC, you are very bad.
Jules, can you hear me? 2 Echo Zero, Oscar Foxtrot Tango.
I think somebody called 2 Echo Zero Oscar Foxtrot Tango. It started to fade a little bit. Back to you.
2 Echo Zero, Oscar Foxtrot Tango, Golf 7, Juliet Yankee Fox. Are you receiving?
Golf 7, Juliet Tango Golf. Yes. With the QRM and the fading, I've got you between 5 and 5 and 5 and 9, depending on how the signal goes back here. 2E0 Oscar Foxtrot Tango. Back to you, D7 JTG. And can you confirm your name, please?
It's Golfing is Golf 7 Juliet Yankee Fox. Yankee Fox at the end. The name here is Stuart. Sierra Tango Uniform Alpha Romeo Tango. You're 5-5, and I'm in Maidstone in Kent. Over.
I've got you there, Maidstone in Kent. Lovely to speak to you. G7 JFF. I'm going to call it a night because it really is starting to fade. Conditions are starting to get quite bad here. Lovely speaking to you. Thank you all for making me so welcome, and hope to converse when conditions are a little bit better in the future. 2E0 Oscar Foxtrot Tango, back to G7 Juliet Tango Foxtrot.
Yeah, all right. Jules, the call sign is Golf 7 Juliet Yankee Foxtrot. Juliet Yankee Foxtrot, Jason.
Got that, Juliet, D7 Juliet Yankee Foxtrot, yes. I'll amend the log. 73, have a lovely evening, and I hope it's not too stormy for you.
Yes, thank you very much, Jules. Back to you, Paul, M0TZR, C7QI.
Yeah, thanks for that, Stuart. Jules, just stand by. Only one more station to work. Do you fancy one more station to work, Jules? Over.
I'll try one more station, Tom. I'll try one more station. Back to you, my friend.
Yeah, no worries there. The band is changing, so we'll get this contact underway, and I'm going to go QRC. Flowick, Mike 0, Sierra Quebec Juliet. Do you have a copy on 2 Echo 0, Oscar Foxtrot Tango, over?
QSL, this 100% yes. 2E0 OFC N0XUJ. Yeah, if you come now, I'll give you the report. I was trying to attenuate the very strong station which is modulating just below us. So if you give me a call back again, I'll give you the report. 2E0 OFC and the group M0XUJ.
M0 Sierra Quebec Juliet. I am really struggling. I can just about hear you in the back of the box, as they say, but I am struggling, I must admit. Whereabouts are you? Back to you from
Right, okay. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. I copy you 5 and 8. Mike, 58 Bolton, which is about 10 miles north of Manchester. So, northwest of England, in Bolton. How copy? 20 OFC M0SQJ returning.
Returning to you, this is 2-0 from you at M0SQJ. Yes, if it wasn't for the kilo and the fading, I think you said you're northwest, somewhere north of Manchester. As I say, when it comes through okay, but then it fades and there's so much noise on the band. It's just started. It's been superb for a second all afternoon, but it's starting to get dark and things are starting to fade. Thank you all on this net for making me so welcome, and I hope to converse with you all in the future at some point. This is 2-0. Tango saying good night to you all, and 73 and have a pleasant evening and hope to stop.
Yeah, fine, thanks for that, Jules. I'm just going to make sure I'm not doubling. And I'm not, you came up quite strong there, Jules. 2-0-OST, M0T to that. It's been a pleasure, and it's been an enjoyable net. So I'm going to close this net down. Please feel free, whoever wants to take the reins can do, but I'm starting to struggle with everybody. So I'll have a quick over with everybody else, and then I'll go QRT after. So 7-3 to you, Jules. Over to you, Dave. Mike 1, Kilo, Mike Lima. Nice to get you in the log, Dave, and no doubt we'll catch you further on, over.
Mike 0 Tango Romeo. This is Mike 1, Kilo, Mike Lima. Yes, thank you very much for taking over the chair of the net after Julian. Julian did a very fine job. As I say, we've had good contact all afternoon. And again, I say thank you very much, and I am now going QRT. Thank you very much. Bye now.
Yeah, 7-3, Dave. Yeah, Julian, sorry, does a cracking job, definitely. I think that's the youth in him. And, but I'm happy to take on, but things are starting to change a little bit. Right, we'll pass it over to Stuart there. G7JYF M0TZR in the group. Nice to speak to you. Nice to get you in the log, Stuart, over.
Yeah, all received G7JYF returning. Yes, it's getting a bit noisy down here. The station's very close. And also, what sounds like some data is also coming through from somewhere. So this will be my final as well. Great, thank you very much for letting me in my first net in 20 years. It's great to talk to you and all. And hope to catch you again sometime. Hello, good to see you.
Yeah, fine business, Stu. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully catch you on soon. If you have a look around on the internet, Bunkers on the Air, UK Bunkers on the Air, myself and Julian are out quite often portable, and we work stations on 40, so have a look on UK Bunkers on the Air. There's also a Facebook group, and you'll speak to me and Julian on a weekend when we're out portable on various activations. 7-3 Stuart, right over to Slowick, we'll sign with you, M0SQG, M0TZR. Pleasure to get you in the log, Slowick, over.
Thank you very much, 7-3, all the best. Thank you very much for taking me on. It was very nice to talk to you guys. Have a lovely afternoon, and may your antennas be strong. Have a good night, and stay safe. Bye-bye. From M0SQJ.
Yeah, no worries. M0SQJ, M0TZR in the group. Yeah, been a pleasure, Slowick, and hopefully catch you further on. This is Mike 0, Tango Zulu Romeo. Go on QRT, closing down the net, and wishing everybody 7-3. You batten down the hatches, secure those antennas, and good night to all the shortwave listeners.